Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We are Random Encounter Productions. I'm Cody Stone. With me tonight, we have
Izzy playing the Goliath Eldritch Knight Fighter.
Aubrey Faith playing.
Do they have a name?
No. Yes. Oh. Sorry, it's been a while. I've been Ryan Stone.
There it is.
Let's try that again.
Yeah.
Aubrey Faith playing Tide, the inquisitive rogue tabaxi.
Nice.
I'm Cole. I'm playing our resident sourpuss, Tesla, the Warforged Artificer.
Hi, I'm Mars. I'll be playing Mac, the Warforged Eldritch Knight, who's going to take up a career in pro wrestling.
Yeah.
I'm Kez. I'm playing Cinder, the high elf, very nervous alchemist.
And I'm Megan, playing your girl Norda, a Void Genasi monk, Way of the Five Moons.
Yeah. Megan is going to be play testing the Lunarchist prestige class that I just barked at the team and they stared at me with stunned looks. So I have either done a terrible job or an acceptable one. I'm thinking it's terrible, but we're gonna see how it plays.
It's a monk. You're supposed to stun. You're doing good.
Yeah, there it is. Well, that's why one of the reasons I made it a prestige class is, and I worded it as such, I was trying to do a lot of monk things with it initially. I was trying to do a monk way, and then I tried different classes, different things. It just never felt right. I tried to keep it into the elements of the moons we had talked about, and that felt very Way of the Elements. Like it just didn't speak to the philosophical lunarchy balancy things that I was working towards. So we've tried this. It might be game breaking. It hopefully isn't. We'll see. So
I don't want to wreck it.
So we will see how all of that goes. And then patrons, you can expect to see a cleaned up version of it tomorrow for you guys to play test and give me some feedback on. I would love to get that from everybody. So any big announcements that we've got going on? Orlando Renaissance Fair is coming up in December.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're hitting that crunch time. Lance is definitely, we're at that point where
cool.
We had a good solid 4 or 5 hours of practice yesterday. So hopefully a really solid show, Orlando Renaissance Fair, coming to Bill Frederickson Park.
Cool.
And that's going to be the first weekend of December, not December 1st, but rather
Right.
December 6th, 7th, and 8th. I think we said the dates were for the Grimm Fairy Tale themed show. So that
Awesome.
should be a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll see some of you guys out there.
Mm-hmm. That's very cool. And then Cole, you got a podcast.
I do.
I know. I'm sure you've been busy this past week.
Oh my gosh.
You're coming into finals and
Yeah.
and all the rest of that.
To anyone who has subscribed to my podcast, you are very much appreciated, and I do care about you, and I am trying to get content put up. However, I am in the home stretch of my degree program, which is very taxing.
So it's not even like you're in the home stretch of the semester. You're in the home stretch of the whole.
I graduate in February.
Nice.
First week of February,
Do
I'm
it.
done.
Yeah.
I am doing things like putting together a 15-minute sportscast all by my lonesome and having to write it all 2 hours before I go on air.
Ooh.
By the way, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
So because of that, some things have had to take a bit of a backseat in terms of, but I'm still constantly having ideas. Rise of an Empire is still recording as much as we possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
So I plan on uploading some new episodes of that. We are far outstripped. I've got so many episodes in the can, it's not even funny. One of these days, I'm probably just going to take an entire week and just edit video and then just put it all out one after the other.
Sounds good.
But yes, it is called Random Acts of Awesomeness. It is about sports and nerd stuff because you're allowed to like both.
Yeah.
And we're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, and Stitcher. So make sure you check us out if you like that kind of stuff.
Cool. Very cool. Aubrey Faith, you visit our friends over at Indigo Chameleon from time to time.
Yeah.
How are they doing?
They're doing pretty good. We're on the up and up. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we're almost at 700 followers, or we probably have hit it now. I got to go back and check. But so we're doing really good. And then obviously Wonder's going amazing.
Yeah.
Over. I come back on Wonder December 3rd, so
Cool.
you'll see me there. Right now we have my size sitting in as a cleric so that our tank doesn't die again.
Mm-hmm.
We could definitely use one of those.
We're fine.
It's fine. Everything's
Fine.
fine. It's all good. And then Never on Fridays, which is always fun. They're doing a one shot over there, I think tonight, for a cool little birthday thing that's going on.
Awesome.
So yeah, for T.E. Graves actually.
Hey.
Yeah, we love
Hey.
T.E. Graves.
Well,
So
Yeah.
they're doing that, and it's really great, and they're just on the up and up, and so many cool things are going to start happening with the holidays, and
Yeah.
we're excited. So
that's really awesome. I gotta get over there on a Sunday. They have invited me. We have been very busy, but I am excited to go.
Mhm.
So
you got to let me know when you go. I'll be like right there, like what's going on?
sounds fun. Is there anything else going on that I have missed from any of our friends anywhere? Anything? Nothing. Sounds good, guys. So we are. If you guys are on our Discord this week, keep an eye out for some polls, because I'm going to be trying to push those for our New Year prep. It's been a busy year. It's been a weird year. It's been a roller coaster of a year, and we're gonna try to go into 2020 right. So, in the meantime, let's get started, shall we? Our adventure has returned home to Sanctum, to the Sanctuary of the Moon, a city founded by adventurers, once called Fackers, founded by pirates and revolutionaries, a city that has become the capital of Commonwealth to an empire that has been conquered from within, as doppelgangers, aided by a celestial body of madness known as the Lunacy, have unseated the Emperor, Don Dorian of the Black Gem. Our heroes have found Don Dorian. They've reunited his soul gem with his body, and they now work to return him to the throne of Alabaster and Sapphire. And in that process, they have returned to Sanctum, a place that they sought to draw out doppelgangers. They were successful. As we speak, the Rockhawk Legion, sworn to Don Dorian, is on their way. And while the city should be making preparations for a potential battle to come, they are in mourning. As the Lunacy revealed itself through its doppelganger agents, Captain Madeline Loren fell, unable to be resurrected or revived. It is a loss that is acutely felt not only by our heroes and their allies, but one that is unsettling to the city as a whole. As the Lunacy revealed itself during the combat, massive doppelganger, a kaiju of a creature, rampaged through the political building, the town hall, as it were. The building itself is in rubbles, ruin, and many of the guards were witness to this event. The city is uneasy. Without its leaders, they turn to what few officials remain, and most of them are looked upon with skepticism and fear. The disgraced and the former leader of the Fackers, Jeremy, has been returned to the town. And while some look to him for leadership, many others merely remember him as a criminal, as a traitor, as someone arrested for treason. It's difficult to change public opinion, but for tonight, the scowls of hatred and mistrust are lessened. They're lessened by the presence of the true Emperor Don Dorian. They're lessened by a funeral pyre. And they're lessened by fear of what the coming days will bring. We are going to pick up, instead of on the 18th, on the 17th, the night of Madeline's funeral pyre. If there's anything that you guys would like to do during this time or this event, you are welcome to do so. I will let you know that the Emperor is at the funeral.
Oh, yeah. The love of his life just died. The fuck's he gonna do?
He doesn't know, Madeline. He just doesn't know.
It's fine.
With him are Hal and Animus. The city, for those of you that were not here on Monday, the city is in a state of unease and disrest. Not only are their leaders, their elected officials, now dead, but most of the people that live in Sanctum came here to escape the Empire in some way or another. They came here hoping for a new start. And now to see the Emperor present creates, in some, a sense of awe and trust and stability, but in others, a fear of being conquered, of having their independence, hard fought and hard earned, swept away from them. It is a night that could very well be described as a powder keg. But for the moment, in the solemnity of this funeral, the town is quiet. Nearby, and by nearby, I would say you guys are in the town square. There is a large Pantheon temple. The Arc Rider sits in the middle of the town, having made a grand entrance. The funeral pyre is in that town square as well. There is a tavern that is also a hotel called the Laughing Star, which is right in the center there. So that's sort of the place that many of the adventurers, some of the older ones, remember as home for a brief period of time, but it's been some years. It's for people like Animus, for, well, not Norda, she didn't really live there.
She was never here.
I suppose Yvonne is the only frame of reference. It would be very much like going back to your childhood room. Everything's the same, but somehow smaller, different. It's not quite the comfort it once was. What would you guys like to do?
would like to stand vigil over Maddie's body.
Okay.
And the custom that I've picked up from my days in the army, talk and share stories with her.
Absolutely. There are many tales being told of Madeline, of her exploits, of her some people that remember her from her time here talk about the bordello she used to
She
run.
didn't run the bordello. She had the smuggler's den.
The smugglers.
She
den.
had the bar. She
But-
didn't run the whorehouse.
But you let the whorehouse exist in the upstairs room?
No, that was the Teef twins. I didn't do that shit. I ran a very reputable smuggling business. Thank you. I was a pillar of the fucking community.
Well, then they tell stories of that. Of her being a pillar of the community.
Did I go to the bordello? Yes. All the time. We pretty much just owned that building so that I could afford to go to the bordello. But I did not run it, dear sir.
Well, there you
Aha!
go.
Yeah.
Thank you. Vindication.
I suspect that is your food.
Echo.
Please. That sounds good. Anybody
That's
else?
what I want to do. Just wait.
Okay.
So Tesla being not present for any of this. It's a great sound. But after
Super good at this, guys. We are
I tried.
so good at this.
pros. We are so good at this.
So after hearing of Maddie's death,
Mm-hmm.
they will they have taken a small like metal like just like a disc, maybe
Okay.
about that big,
Okay.
considered whatever is considered tiny,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah. A little bigger than a coin, but
Yeah.
small.
Yeah.
Understood.
But small. And carved into it is a vision of a ship on the water heading out to sea.
Hmm.
And what they did was they infused they didn't necessarily infuse, they put this thing where you could actually, when you're holding it, you can hear the waves,
Hmm.
and you can also smell the ocean.
Hmm.
And they're going to walk up and place that not necessarily on the pyre, but like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
somewhere, some type of memorial.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds good.
And then I don't know about anyone else. Tide would go to like the feet of the body,
Mhm.
and she's gonna take out the short sword that Maddie gave her. She's gonna stick it into the ground, like in front of her, and cut her paw on it, and just spread it across the floor at her feet. And she would just say, I would have followed you across the seas. And you know how much I hate water. A gill could never replace you, my dear. That'd be it. She would just sit there for a few minutes.
Cinder's absolutely inconsolable, like
Mhm.
ugly crying, red puppy eyes. If
Yeah.
there was mascara, it'd be running right now.
Sure.
We're
Absolutely.
we're at about 3 bottles of something very hard in.
Mm-hmm.
And there's probably an additional for every bottle she's drank, one on the altar
Mm-hmm.
for Maddie.
And Mac would just be there, just getting the bottles, switching it out.
Yeah. Okay.
Norda will have bought a bottle of wine, and she's got her hood up. She's kind of dark anyway, so it's fine. She's gonna get up near Maddie's head,
Mm-hmm.
and while she talks, she's pouring it out.
Mm-hmm.
How many? Okay, let's start talking lunar kiss stuff. I get 5 oats.
Yes.
Okay, how long do I have before they run out?
You don't know. It is left purposefully vague.
While she's pouring,
Mm-hmm.
I swear by the moons, I will take care of them for you. Once it's empty, she's going to take a very careful, fistful of her hair and pull it out and put it in the bottle so that we can true resurrect her, dumbass. Let's burn her. We'll never have to see her again, assholes. And puts that in her bag.
Don't need a body for true resurrection.
Whatever, she's still taking hair and
That's
putting
fine.
it in a wine bottle because it's what she would have wanted.
Yeah.
And then she's going to take the hand wraps off of her
Mm-hmm.
and replace her own.
Okay.
And if someone wants to fight her about it, they can.
Okay. I'd like all of you to roll me a percentile, please.
Starting there.
77.
96.
82.
42.
57.
81.
Okay. Over the course of the night, a variety of townsfolk come and visit. There are some cultists that come by. There are some gladiators that come by. There are some degenerates that frequented a bordello that come by. They're much like a wake. They come in waves. Some will linger, tell stories. Some move on. Some stay the entire night. Near the witching hour, a little halfling man, gnome man, who's small even for gnomes, with gray silver hair and a bald pate, sort of a big funny nose, comes scurrying up. And he's got a bag. And you see him start digging in the bag. And this is well after the fire has been lit. The blaze is burning high. You see him just casually tossing apparently random items onto the fire.
While he's doing that, I'm just detect magic.
Mm-hmm. The bag is magic. He seems to be magic as well.
Do I recognize this man?
You were never here.
He was not from here.
Ah, that's right. But you never wanted to go there.
But eventually, yes, because I was there to move him out.
Okay. So yeah, you do recognize him. There's a little gnome, goes by the name of Gooter. He is magic. His bag is magic. The stuff he is throwing on the fire, decidedly not magic.
Somewhere Matthew's screaming, "No, we could have used that!"
Those of you that have any passive perception above a 15, you guys can tell some of it is like paper, parchment, looks like sometimes like notes, sometimes like poems, scraps of leather that seem to have no specific significance. Also, a lot of like lizard and iguana bones and skulls, and not fleshy corpses, specifically bones and teeth. A lot of teeth. He does it for about 5 minutes. And then he kind of scurries away. Off he goes. As the night stretches on, Animus and Dondorian retire. Hal will stay out there. You notice that he probably doesn't need sleep. He just sort of crosses his arms and legs and meditates a bit. So yeah. The next morning comes. You all gather up late in the morning, about 11 a.m. at the Laughing Star to prepare for your next day. What would you guys like to do? Your allies are present, except for Jeremy, who is attempting to hold the town together. Your soldiers arrive early in the morning from Jalen, the ones that you had hired. The adventurers, more adventurers than soldiers. Soldiers is the wrong term. They're not well organized, or they are good independent operators. And they're being paid well to perform whatever task is set before them. Makes the town uneasy, for sure. The Aarakocra that serve as the flying police force around here are definitely on edge. Specifically because a number of their brethren turned out to be doppelgangers. You're within the Laughing Star. Animus, Dondorian, and Halion are all present. What would you guys like to do?
First thing I'm going to do when I kind of power up for the morning, I'm just going to check on Cinder, make sure that she's not too hungover.
Make a con save.
Thankfully, I'm good at this one. Or not. 10.
10. Okay. Roll me a D8.
5.
You are considered poisoned for the next 5 hours.
Can I get poisoned?
From morning wine, yes.
No, she's immune to being poisoned.
Oh, all right.
Alchemist.
Well, there you go.
Would normally be.
Would normally be. Yeah. Yeah, the poison condition is how I
Probably not in great shape, though.
Yeah, not in great shape. We'll say your initiative is at disadvantage. How's that?
Sounds good.
All right.
Mac, what happened?
I stopped counting after 7 bottles.
Oh, that's right. Maddie's gone. Reaches for more bottles.
Just kind of, no more for now. Food first. You need it.
No, I don't.
You need food. We can try to get her back. I mean, can't we just rebuild her?
I haven't gotten it perfect. We tried to jumpstart the frog. It didn't work.
Yeah, but that was a frog. This is a person.
I'm gonna blow her head off.
She does not have a head anymore to blow up.
Woof.
Beg your pardon for being so blunt. Need to eat.
Oh.
Would you mind describing what Norda looks like for those of us that have not had the chance to meet her?
So, Norda's about 5'6". She's teeny tiny for me. And she's in all dark blues and grays and black. Kind of loose fitting pants. She's got it's kind of a version of what Rey wears in the new Star Wars trailer. And she has the arm wraps that like almost sleeve, but not really, because sleeves are bullshit. And now
that's a
she
good one.
has the new hand wraps as well that are somehow more stained than her old ones were. And she is a very, very dark, well, she's this color. She's purple, almost black, with black veining, like marbling, that sort of shimmers a little bit all over her skin, black pupilless eyes. She wears a sleeveless, long, sort of cloaky thing with sleeves, like a coat, but without sleeves, because bullshit. It has a hood. It's usually up all the time, but if it's down, she's got her hair is smoke and shadow that's pulled into a ponytail that just sort of trails off, and she's kind of off. She likes the darkness. she's very. If she's standing still, she kind of just blends into shadow.
Is she a Ganassi?
She's a void genasi.
Ah, okay.
Nice.
Yes, it's a homebrew class or homebrew race.
So we're just homebrewing it up tonight. I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm gonna dig through Cinder's bag for a second and pull out Jameson 2.0.
Mhm.
She stopped reaching for the bottle at this point. She's just petting this poor, probably looks like this attempt at a rat pigeon thing.
His little paw.
Mm-hmm.
His little paw fin.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the plan?
I would like to just, after checking in with everyone, make sure everyone's alive and relatively in a good state of mind as best they can be. Go and try to corral some of these adventures and make sure that they're not wreaking havoc upon the town.
Yes, you guys have points of contact that are higher level adventurers. They have been paid well enough to behave.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I got all the interns. Literally, I asked him, what can you cast? Dancing lights come with me. So there's 93 level 1 sorcerers running around.
I'm okay with this.
93 virgins just all over Sanctum, not over the place.
They can all cast Firebolt. That was the bar for entry. Can you cast Firebolt? Come on in.
Cinder's bar
You
was
send
like
the fire
way
down
down.
range.
Yep, exactly.
How is your aim?
Doesn't
Don't
matter.
need
We're
to-
gonna line you up. We're just gonna make a big like.
Firing line.
And we're all just gonna stand right behind you.
Cinder figured one of them's got to hit.
And they circle up.
Then they shoot each other.
They might.
Look, man,
And they die
that's a
'cause they're
sacrifice
level
I'm
1.
willing to make.
Well,
But
there
But
But
at
it's
least
just not
they
a prerequisite
could
for
not miss.
Yeah,
Cinder.
just half circle.
And we're not wasting any spells.
there we go. There we go.
My God.
So I'll also say that Tesla now has a new, not necessarily fashion situation with them, but they do now have a flask on their person at pretty much all times.
Okay.
As we're kind of getting things ready, I'm just gonna keep an eye out, see if I could find like clothing big enough for a Warforged.
Yeah.
Just like big old coat, Kind
Yeah.
of like a pirate's coat.
You absolutely can. There are a lot of larger races that live in Sanctum. Since, well, none of you, but since other people were here last, there have been some fire giants that have moved in. There are plenty of Goliaths, orcs, and a couple of Warforged, and larger Dragonborn. So there is definitely plenty of shops, and maritime fashion is always in fashion here in Sanctum, because some of the founding members of the city were pirate crews. So they absolutely can accommodate that. So between 5 and 50 gold pieces, depending on how nice of a coat you want.
All right, so yeah, coat, hat, not like exact match to Maddie's, but something
Reminiscent of?
reminiscent. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So all of her equipment I've put into the bag. So that's a cloak of elven con.
I don't think I would fit in the cloak.
They change.
Magical item does shift.
Cloak of protection, scimitar of speed. The Trayer's Bane's in there. Just ask me what it does because it's a lot. And she had something that I don't know if I ever talked about it because it got given to me and I took it. There's a coin. If you flip it, roll a d6. If it's an even, you can see through magical stuff like doppelgangers. If it's odd, it doesn't work. But that is
like a coin of true sight.
Similar.
yeah.
Yes.
So that is in the bag, and that the coin is not attunable, so you can reach in and use it.
Cloak of protection or cloak of elvenkind?
It's a protection.
Oh.
Because she got a +1 that's shit, which is what that does.
You might need this.
We are also probably the least talky party in all of existence right now.
Yeah. So
We don't
We're
need
just
to
lucky
talk.
Cinder stopped bawling.
We don't need to talk. We just need to fix this. So what is it we do next?
We still have
There's
to get
the plan was to arrive here. We're not entirely sure if all of the doppelgangers outed themselves, but it seems as though many of the ones at high level government positions did. Fixing the city is an idea, but it's not our priority at the moment. Unfortunately, neither is resurrecting Captain Loren. I have to make it back to the Alabaster and Sapphire throne.
That's what you wanted.
We know. The next phase was either to await here and turn the Rockhawk Legion to our cause, although I think we can safely assume that there will be another doppelganger battle involved. Or we begin setting out across the countryside, hopefully traveling quietly, safely enough to make it to the capital. Or I suppose we could take the Ark Rider. But arriving there with such a bold statement may draw a tremendous amount of attention. Attention I'm not certain if we can. Well, we're going to have to face it at some point. So that's why I'm looking to you all for counsel.
Cinder's going to take a deep breath. She's going to try to collect herself. It's been a rough night, but you still have to do things.
Yep.
And she's going to say, we came here and we started this whole plan because we need those Rockhawks. And even them not having the Rockhawks and having them with us because of you is going to put us that much closer to putting you back on that throne.
Then the question becomes, do we wait for them here in the city? Or do we attempt to meet them somewhere, either on the water or over land as they travel to us? We had intended to use the city as a keep, a defensible position. Unfortunately, I'm unsure if that's doable. A single doppelganger guard to open a gate, or anyway,
It's also not good for the people in the city who are already very, very nervous. What if we meet them just outside the city? Because we also don't want folks in the city getting any further hurt than they've already gotten.
Understood. Within a few days, we should be able to hit the bay, travel out in the open water. Now, we expose ourselves in that instant to nautical ambush, but it keeps the city safe.
If I may, Your Highness, it is also much easier through the use of such a spell, such as sending, to ensure that only those who need to know where we shall rendezvous is kept at a minimum. So
The unfortunate thing is I'm not sure who to trust within the Rockhawk Legion without seeing them, without speaking with them directly. I would hate for Animus to send rendezvous plans to our enemies inadvertently.
however, I still do believe that it is best if we meet the Legion on the move.
Would it be possible to scry on any of them?
It is possible, but difficult, but possible. Knowing the Legion as I do, they have a few points of entry coming in over the bay. Although seaborne guns would make that approach dangerous. They know how difficult Sanctum is to penetrate. Knowing the commanders as I do, and were I there, I would suggest they come in over the mountains. And having reviewed the maps this morning, I believe I know a likely path they would take. Coming through the mountains would negate much of the benefit that we would have either from the phenomenal vessel or from the Ark Rider. Their superior maneuverability, as well as the tight canyon walls, make it a very advantageous place for them.
If they are doppelgangers.
Of course, but even if they're not, I think we can count on them wanting to use those advantages and thus taking this path. That way we can find them, attempt to meet them without sending or setting up a rendezvous. We can expect them within a few days, week at most. We should send out scouts or move our operation into the mountains.
Look, Your Highness, as great as all this is, and I don't mean to be rude, I really don't. You kept saying this is a keep, but right now the only thing it's keeping is my dead friend in the ground. So, with your permission as well as the party, I would like to start walking to the mountains and get out of here as quickly as possible. Every blue moon I can see through these illusions, so if it means we go to the mountains and I have to use that, then fine. But staying here, it's not going to work for me.
All right.
The longer we wait, the harder it is. Though it's not that I wouldn't doubt you, but how sure are you the mountains are the right choice?
They have no reason not to take them. They risk numbers and injury approaching from any side other than the mountains.
Simple logic. I can agree with that.
And I believe we have a course.
All right.
Do we need preparations? Do we need supplies or anything?
Take the day. There are plenty of shops and We have enough within the coffers, I understand, to outfit us. Make sure that you have climbing kits as well as plenty of rope. It is harsh this time of spring, from what I understand. I will work on getting us one of the fire giants as a guide, and we'll set out in the morning. We'll have to find a safe place for the Ark Rider and the phenomenal vessel, but I think that is doable. Well then, if there's nothing else, I'll take my leave. He stands up. Animus sticks with him. Hal hangs back to help you guys any way he can. He's not too great at stuff, but he's up to help. Make history checks.
Come on, don't screw it.
Dirty
Hey.
20.
26.
13.
29.
16.
Yeah. Well done, guys. Those of you that went, who went looking for the planar disc, or who has any participation in that adventure? Planar disc, anybody?
I don't think I did.
No, it wasn't me.
Okay. Lee, when you guys were looking for Eldritch machines, it would have been mentioned. It should be known. There is one here underneath this city. So I don't know if that holds any interest for you guys at all. It may not. It's not super useful. But just in case, I wanted to bring it up to you. Any mundane gear that you guys need, you can find in the player's handbook at cost. Easy enough, no big deal.
The only question is, what would be the practicality of me finding a revolver?
Ooh, revolver. I'll give you a percentile roll if you
Okay.
roll under your level.
Well, under my level?
Yeah.
Cool.
And I would look around, see if maybe there's anything magical that might be of use or anything.
They do have plenty of magical shops.
Yeah, no, it's
Here.
58.
They have like muskets and single shots, maybe even like 2-barrel pistols, but not a full blown revolver
Okay.
or pepper box or anything like
Yeah,
that.
I'm just I am trying to find things that I can model the design that we talked about
Mm-hmm.
last time, the design that I was working on. So
I think you can like a normal like single shot gun or musket or something
Yeah.
like that. You can find one of those.
yeah,
absolutely.
I'll just take like a normal pistol then, like a
Okay.
single shot pistol.
Sure.
How much is that going to cost me?
Let's call it 50 gold.
50 gold it is.
Okay. What sort of shop are you guys looking for? Like a regular trader shop?
I was picking up a climber's kit.
Yeah, absolutely. So climber's
Climbers
kit.
could also.
Yeah, make a investigation check for me, Mars.
I was going to say Gooder.
Okay.
Investigation.
Was it good or interesting?
26.
26. Okay.
Yeah, because I wasn't finding anything.
Yeah. Yeah, nicely done. What sort of things are you looking for?
I would have been looking for just any sort of magical gear that may have been useful for what we're doing.
Okay. So things that are immediately nothing immediately focused on what you're doing.
Mhm.
Two things do jump out at you: a helm of teleportation, and another wand of magic missile.
How much would those be?
The helm is. Oh, all my links closed. That's fun. Let me do this.
Yay.
Yes. Mm.
So does that mean it's free?
I think it's 2d10.
2d10?
Yeah, 2d10.
10.
11,000
11,000 for both?
for just the helm.
Oh, just the helm.
The wand itself is, I think, 800.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a wand's uncommon, so it's not extremely rare. It's easy enough to come across one of them, but they are useful.
Oh, I know they're useful.
Yeah. I knew if anybody would appreciate that, it would be you.
Yeah. I'll at least pick up the wand and I'll just put it in a bag of holding.
Okay.
Is there anything else?
Taking 3 of the greater healing potions out of the bag of holding.
Some potions and scrolls. Are you interested in any of those?
No, not really.
Okay.
No weapons.
Yeah, I'll give you guys a weapon roll for it. Sure.
Sometime.
Yeah,
Okay.
or investigation.
Investigation.
And probably shot in the dark. Any of the stores might have had gauntlets of ogre power. Because I remember Max on last time, so I can probably just kind of keep an eye out.
12.
No gauntlets. So also you're in a different city.
You have the
My bad.
belt, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
There's a reason. There's a
Rothgar
reason.
has the.
Oh,
You
the
know.
I know what
gauntlets.
you're.
Okay. I thought you
I have a
had
demon
them.
slot,
going
so
on
I'm going
a
to look
whole
at some of the
quest.
stuff that Maddie
I don't know what to do, but I'm excited to find out.
I know exactly.
There are some +1 weapons. Is there any particular type of weapon you're looking for?
I'm trying to do
Just like a.
I'm trying to add
Actually, what was the scimitar that Maddie had?
Scimitar
greater healing
speed.
potions.
It's a +2, and it lets you make an attack as a bonus action.
With that weapon.
Would anybody taken that? Too much.
What?
The scimitar speed? Does anyone? Has
I
anyone?
went back and got
No.
the scimitar sheet, or not the scimitar,
The
short sword.
I did not suspect that you left it stabbed in the middle of the.
No, I wouldn't have done.
I
Yeah.
know.
Where's the stuff
I
that
know.
was Maddie?
I
I also
That's an
rolled a
excellent
26
good
for that
question.
weapons
Come
thing.
For the weapon,
Nice.
is there any particular type of weapon you are looking for?
Do we
God damn it,
something that I
Matthew.
can use with the
Okay,
short
okay.
sword and the +1 and then a dual wield?
Yeah, a +1 dagger.
I'm going to take, if nobody has any objection to it, Maddie's cloak of protection for now.
Go for it.
I also took 3 greater healing potions out of the bag, which had actually Cinder brewed them herself.
Mhm.
So if no one has any objections, I'd like the scimitar.
Okay, so
Go for it.
let's probably mark those down.
And then, do you want that helm? Do you want that helm?
yes.
It'd be interesting.
I'll get him the helm.
All right.
I have like 2,000 gold. I don't ever spend it.
Wait, it was 11,000 or 1,100?
11,000.
Oh, 11,000. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
never mind. Can't get you it.
No, yeah.
I
If
thought
Wait,
it was
how much-
it was
1,100.
how much do you guys
1,100, it's
have
like,
to
oh,
buy?
I could swing that. But 11,000.
We might have some in the bag.
You do have enough in the bag. I'm
Yeah,
of
no,
that
we
I
have
am
plenty in
certain,
the
but
bag.
it is up to you whether you want to
We
spend
do
it.
want to get it.
Yeah.
We do have plenty in the bag.
Yeah, how much do you guys have in total together?
The coin.
Who knows? This whole system is fucked up. There's 2 different lists. Matthew, what the hell is this book? What's up?
I just realized Cinder might take the coin because I've
He's
got
talking
something that'll
about
help
you
with that.
Oh, I have
The lucky feet.
2,100.
Hey.
How much money do we have?
We have 80 grand.
80 grand. Good lord.
Wow.
Might as
I think
well.
you can take them.
Yeah, I think
Let's take it.
Let's get you a hat. We go to church. Let's get you a hat.
Oh, what about the helmet?
With the
I
fan
would
and
about the helmet for
everything.
somebody as a just in case.
Yeah.
The cloak of protection I do have
I already
to
added
return
it for
to.
you.
And did you add the coin?
Not yet, because that's 8 blue.
If you want to leave it in the bag, then it can be for anybody to
Okay.
grab. I was very selfish with it, but I regret nothing.
The thing is, I just realized Cinder has lucky. So
So does what's her face? So does Yvonne.
Ah.
So
Or she doesn't like.
there was
she
nothing
doesn't like-
else of
Yeah. Lucky.
interest in like
6 and 1.
the magical item shop.
I have 3 times a day.
Say what?
There was nothing else of interest in the magical item shop. It was pretty much the helm and the
Yeah,
One that-
the everything else they had were potions and
the beautiful ritual
scrolls.
has that she's sort of
Okay.
spewing
and
out.
a trident of fish command, but I
yeah,
didn't.
yeah, it's completely
No.
useless to
No.
Well, I
That's what
always have a
avoids
trident
the
of
water.
fish
Should we
command.
just buy it and get it out of there?
No,
Like,
because
you
then
can
I'll have
stop-
another trident of
And then
fish
you'll
command.
stop selling it to
No.
us?
Well, maybe if we're lucky and we buy the trident when it restocks, it'll be something else. Like a scimitar fish command.
Listen, it's been a while since he's seen them. Maybe
Look.
they traded the Rockhawks for like fish.
Unless
That
Tesla
would-
decides they
Flying
want
fish.
to be Aquaman.
Yeah.
He can do that on his own time.
Yeah, they can do that on their own time.
If anyone's going to get a trident, it's going to be me.
Because clearly there's enough for everybody. When this is over, we can all be Aquaman.
Just a whole
Cat?
team of aqua cats.
Yeah.
Don't limit yourself.
Isn't there's like aqua pets or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
At
Also,
least
I'm
right now, I'm
pretty
just
sure.
looking for just a nice new set of gauntlets and maybe a big mall
Then
to
you
work
can-
on.
Mhm.
Oh, I wonder what big mall.
Yeah.
It's a whole quest.
I came into Xanthos looking for something specific.
God, right?
Do I know?
It's like Target. You're
Yeah.
gonna leave with
Everything.
You're gonna leave
But
with
But not the
trident of
thing
fish
you
command.
went there to get.
No,
No,
no.
no Aquaman here.
That's why stay on target, I think,
This
is
whole
a
thing
great
is-
idea.
Stay on target.
And you won't even.
We're too close.
So
Yes,
You got
Aquaman
it.
is dope as hell.
yeah, got it. Okay.
First of all,
Did that correct.
Look, if you've ever played Injustice, he's stupidly strong.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I have great affection for Aquaman. And what the was it Justice League or Super Friends? What Super Friends did to him is a
Rude.
crime.
I have words.
someone actually said Aquaman is much cooler than Super Friends.
Yeah,
made
that's
him.
why I was like, I agree. I 100% agree.
I'm a huge Aqualad fan
Okay.
because
We all have-
I'm
we're
always
allowed
down
to-
for the culture.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fucking fair.
Yeah, I like swimming too, you guys.
Says the cat.
Says the cat.
You're one of those weird cats that like swimming.
They do.
Mike.
Oh, it's a sphinx. They love baths.
Yeah, because they have no hair.
I know.
Helm of Teleportation has 3 charges. While wearing it, you can use an action expend 1 charge to cast the teleport spell from it. The helm regains 1d3 charges daily at dawn.
Requires attunement.
It is a super useful item.
Yeah.
It's a GTFO hat.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
I'm counting on attunement slots, but I figured I would come back with the helmet. Like, this may be useful. Anybody can wear it.
I have a free attunement slot. No one else wants to wear it. Shit.
Just here you go.
Okay. You guys do your bits of shopping. You guys see that Norda is wandered off towards near and around some of the shops towards the eastern district of the city. It is where much of the production of goods and items are, and she goes into a very large warehouse. There is a sign out front that is just 3 G's. Are any of you following her?
I would
Yeah.
if it's going to like production area. I would.
Sure.
Tesla would.
I'm interested in following anything that sounds cool.
Sounds good. The 3 of you guys make your way in.
No, that's too many G's.
As you guys make your way into the shop, it is a very large warehouse, and it is a mix between a hoarder's den and what seems to be the warehouse where like they keep the Ark of the Covenant and warehouse 13. Like it's just sort of all of that sort of crammed together. You can't walk side by side. But you have to be like very much in a single file line. You're pretty small. You're fine, Norda. Mac, there are definitely times where you have to like turn sideways, do the sideways shimmy to get around stuff. Yeah. Norda, what are you up to?
Can I find Gooder?
Make an investigation check.
Laura went in. She took a minute. like focused, and she was, like maybe doing this, but she was rubbing the hand things, and she's upped her charisma score.
Okay.
As much as she possibly can.
Okay.
Poor little thing. Investigation. Okay. 14.
14.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you guys, you sort of look around. Norda is leading the charge, and underneath what looks like a precarious pile of desks, sort of arranged in a fort-like shape, you see a little gnome man kind of scurrying about, hamster style, in the area. What would you like to say?
Oh, get down on me.
I mean, he's like up.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
stay there.
Yeah.
Who
You
does?
guys are just like,
Yeah.
Do you remember me?
No.
I am from before when we were on the island.
I remember an island.
Yes. It is good to see you.
Yes. It's good to see you too.
Norda.
Okay.
I love him.
Did you know the captain very well?
Oh. I knew her.
I am very sorry for your loss.
It's okay.
Do you know what's happening in the world right now?
It's spring.
Yes, it is. Do you know about the war that is coming?
Oh. You mean the war?
Yes.
Do you mean the Imperial Expansionist War, or do you mean the war specifically against Sanctum and it hiding treasonous heretics in it? Or do you mean the war with the doppelgangers or the wars in the heavens? Or do you mean the war down below in the Underdark? Or do you mean the war over in the Forbidden Kingdom, the one of Amaterasu? Or, of course, there is also the war in the New World with the March of Glaives coming up soon. There's going to be another one with them, too. And then, wait. Nope, that's as far as I got. Yep.
Quick side note: can I just do like a history check, see if any of those involve dragons? Just for
Oh,
my own
yeah,
curiosity.
please.
Okay, because I still have a friend I got to meet up with.
Sure.
20 total.
No, he did not name any area that was specifically dragon related.
Okay.
The one with the doppelgangers for the moment.
I mean, I know there is one.
Did you know that they were here?
They were here.
Okay, that's good. I do not think they are anymore.
Oh, that's good.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're going to fight them
Oh.
and fix what's wrong with this guy.
Oh, that's two wars.
Well, yes.
Yeah. They say never fight a war on two fronts. But if you fight two wars on one front, is that any better?
I think they go one right after the other, so it
Oh.
right. Too many wars. or
Sequential
perhaps
wars,
a
not
long
concurrent war.
that you could think of in two
Oh,
pieces.
okay, all right.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you have anything that could help us?
Ooh. Maybe.
Can you look, please?
Oh yeah. Sure. Roll me a percentile.
All of us.
Those of you that are present.
I love you so much.
Ideal.
96.
39.
76.
Did all of you go to Gooters? I thought.
I
We
went with
had,
that.
I did, and she
Oh, okay.
did.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got
Yes.
46.
Okay. 46,
32.
96, 32.
I think
Not
so.
there.
Yeah.
96.
96.
I will say right now, Cinder's absolutely fascinated by everything in here.
Okay.
Just
Max just writing stuff down like wars. Okay.
Lots of wars.
So much more.
Lots of wars.
There's a war here.
Yeah, I wrote down the last two
Here,
because
here,
they're the only
here,
ones I
here,
don't know.
here, here.
There's an Underdark war, Doppelganger war,
There's a lot of
Heaven's
wars.
war.
I didn't get to the
There's a
problems.
sun goddess somewhere.
We're all so doomed.
Yeah. Oh, one
Oh,
small,
and there's a mimic over in the corner. Might I add?
one small side thing. Nobody took the ring of telekinesis.
No.
Wasn't that?
They got another one if the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't we also have these like
Yeah, the,
the Dagors, yeah.
they have to be attuned.
I have that thing.
I will. I only have one more attunement slot, so having the Dagors, I think attuned is probably a good idea, so we can communicate. So
Dagor's. Oh, we found a Quicksilver dragon who gave us GoPros, so he can
Who's
watch shit.
Tesla's new boyfriend?
Oh, right.
Good for you.
Yeah, Tesla found someone. He's a dragon. I
Okay.
don't think he knows he's in a relationship, but yeah.
It's just like. The
but Tesla does, and that's what matters.
I heard 96. I heard 32 and
32.
42
And 76.
and 76.
46.
Um. Okay. 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 Gooter does come back. And he comes back with a with a bag of holding. Bag of holding that you guys have kind of recognized. It's similar to the one that he took with him. And he goes digging into it, and he comes back out, and yeah, there's literally no way I can give you that.
Just tell us what it is.
You
because
could-
I
you
wanna-
could
I wanna
do-
know.
Do you want the sphere of annihilation?
No, I just wanted to know what it was.
Yeah, no thanks. No.
I mean, she is a void genasi.
I would like gum, please.
No.
Someone give me gum. I hunger.
Well done, team.
Eh.
Protein.
He
did
does. He digs out a wand of lightning bolt.
That's a curious one.
Mm-hmm. Yep. He also brings out a robe of stars. And a +2 great axe.
Plus what?
2 great axe. There's one more of you guys there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, a Cape of the Mountebank.
Ooh.
And he lays out the stuff. Does this help?
Oh, this is very helpful. Thank you so much, my friend.
So 4 items. Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
there were 4 of you, right?
I just want to make sure I had it right. That's all.
Yes. I'm making sure I had it right.
Okay.
That was, yeah, that was less a question for you and more for me. You're not taking my stuff though, right?
No.
I was told I run a shop and I get paid.
What would you like us to pay you?
He digs into his book into his bag. He pulls out a very large book, a book about the size of him. And he starts flipping through the pages. He actually stands on the book and kind of runs on it to flip the pages. And you see when he stops that he looks at the book and is tremendously disappointed that it doesn't have numbers on it. And he kind of mulls it over. Goes, well, which one do you want?
All right, so one of lightning bolts, robot stars, +2 great axe, and cape of the mountebank.
So what is everything with the robot stars?
I will pull it up.
Okay.
And the
Ro-
monobank does.
Gives you can cast
Teleport.
dimension door.
Robust. No.
+1 to saving throws.
Yeah, +1 to saving throws. While wearing this robe, you can use an action to pull off one of these 6 stars and cast magic missile. That's a 5th level spell.
Ooh.
Regains 1d6, remove stars at dusk. As an action, you can enter the astral plane with everything you're wearing and carrying. Remain there until you use an action to come back.
Well, that sounds nice.
Well, Tesla really enjoys the ethereal plane.
It's
You
astral.
do?
I know. Maybe I can go to another one too.
I can like multiple
I
planes.
can like multiple planes.
You're not the boss of me.
Robostars requires attunement. The +2 great axe does not.
And the Cape of the Mountebank doesn't require attunement either.
One of lightning bolt does.
So would we like the capes?
No capes. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it.
I believe they would be very useful to all of us.
We would like the 2 capes, please.
Okay.
What would you like us to give you in return for them?
You see him sort of panic for a moment. And then he goes, this one. And he grabs the Cape of the Mountebank. And he goes, 100,000 copper pieces.
100 gold?
No.
Is that what that turns into? 1,000?
100,000 copper pieces comes down to like 1,000 gold.
Okay, yes.
I will pay for
Oh,
that.
No, 300,000. 300,000 copper pieces.
Oh, can
That's a
you
bit
come
much.
down? Like a,
No.
No? All right, 300,000 copper pieces it is. And for the other one?
He flips through the book again. He looks at it and he looks sad. He just keeps doing this thing. Like you get the feeling he does it out of like habit, but he's also trying to like work through some things. And then he looks over it for a moment. And he goes, 6 dragon skulls.
I have something I can trade with you that's pretty cool, but not quite 6 dragon skulls.
Oh.
And she's going to pull out her 2 history books,
Oh. How much are they worth?
2,200 gold. Both of them, of course.
Both, yeah. Yep. Just make intelligence checks if you are present.
Myself included?
That's fine.
16.
7.
19.
Okay.
Wait, no,
16 as
that's no, just intelligence, right?
Yeah.
So that's only 14.
14 as well.
16s are good. 14s you get close. So he sort of rambles about the value of like dragon's teeth and skulls and all these things. You end up putting together that he's asking for about 20,000 gold pieces, but he does not want it in gold. He's very specific. But he likes the books. So you're able to convince him to trade in other items. He may, if you're there, what are your passive insights?
Mine's only 10.
10,
18.
12.
18?
Insight? Yeah.
Yeah, 12,
13.
13. Tide, you get the sense he's pretty shrewd as far as knowing what the value of things are, but he doesn't get like cheated, but he doesn't particularly, he's very specific about like monetary values. Also about like he really wants 300,000 copper pieces.
Yep.
Like he wants his in pennies. Which
We're
is
gonna have to go to a currency exchange.
yeah, you can, but it's his sense for appraising things is nigh on supernatural.
But he is interested.
He's interested in the books. Yeah, so now you've negotiated him out of specifically dragon skulls into items. He doesn't want coins for the robe.
Okay.
But if you have items that can equal in value, he will trade those.
I have one more item that I can definitely trade.
Mhm.
But we don't have a value on it because we don't know what it is.
Tell me what you think.
My triple question mark potion.
Oh
my God.
Roll me a percentile.
Oh, that thing.
We don't know what it does.
Go horribly wrong.
27.
27. Roll me another percentile on that.
Oh.
Is it like an arcana?
29.
29. Roll me a third percentile.
I like this.
62.
Okay.
We don't. This is a potion Cinder made while very wasted.
Ah, yes.
Did not label it.
Yeah,
Could not
Isn't that how
identify it.
Cinder makes all of her potions?
Would that
Usually
be an
labels them.
arcana check, or would you have to
even
have
Mac wouldn't want to
identified?
taste test this to figure out what it does.
So because it's a mixed potion, it's multiple magic potions at once. You can't even identify it because
Has
it's
so much magic.
because it's when you mix potions, there's a chance that none of them work, or that all of them work, or that it just explodes. There's really kind of no telling what it will do. So that's why you can't identify it. However, he does end up putting it at a value of about 6,000.
Okay.
So that you guys are up to 8,000 gold pieces in stuff.
I also
think you also had like a crown or your building materials.
I have
Those are things that have not been converted into gold pieces.
Somebody should have moved
I
this.
still
The stuff from the golem that we had salvaged, I kept a little bit of it. I know Tesla kept a little bit of it, and the rest I put into the book, and
yeah.
that was already done a while back.
I also have a full Casmate carapace.
Okay.
So I will reach into the bag of holding
Mhm.
and just be like, well, what do you think about this?
He seems to like corpses.
Yeah, that's what I figured once he was asking about dragon skulls. I
Yeah.
was like,
There's
I'm
the
gonna-
underspines.
I'm gonna key in on when Cinder gave the books. I'm gonna pull out the 3 scrolls we had found a while back.
Mm-hmm.
There's one of divination, one of stone shape, one of control weather.
Okay. Those he will give you let's call it 2,500 for those.
You want to sell this?
I
For
would
the
say hold on to the control weather one.
I'd say hold on to divination. I'd say hold on to all of them.
the Casmi
Yeah.
corpse. Roll me a percentile. See how much it's degraded.
Here we go. All right, Bloodstone, this is. Oh! 51. Wow.
51. Okay. He'll give you 3,000 for it.
Okay.
So what are we at total?
So you were at 8, you're up to 11 without the scrolls. With the scrolls, you're up to 13,500.
And we need
I
how
have a
much?
bottle of
20.
fire.
20?
We have Beyonder Spines,
Beyonder spines.
Yeah.
and there's
I hesitate to bring up the talisman.
bones and like finger bones
No. Do you
and the
dare.
petrified scales from
That
the
goes to nobody.
dragonborn that was in the lich
I mean,
I also have my bag of 11 herbs and spices.
thing.
Hold on, I was distracted over here. Beyonder Spines.
Under spines.
He will roll me a percentile.
4.
Okay. He'll
Right.
give
400.
Yeah,
That's
4.
right.
Yep, 4. For the Beyonder Spines, he doesn't really know what they are, but he kind of is he's intrigued, but he's not sure. So he'll give you 500 for them. So that gets you 1,400.
So
What were the other things?
The finger bones and the scales of the dragonborn progenitor to the lich family.
Oh, okay. The scales, he'll give you 2,000 for the scales.
Okay, I think it was 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So grand total
4,000?
Ye- 2,000.
Okay.
And the finger bones. What were the finger bones from?
They were from the dragonborn. That was
Oh,
all from the dragonborn.
roll me a percentile on the finger bones. See how much he likes those.
100.
33.
33. He'll give you another 1,000 for them.
Okay.
So where are we at now?
With the
We're at 14.
so 15.5.
And we need to be.
2.
You need
We need 450 more.
I'm also going to pull out the strange sewing,
4,500.
the strange sewing kit we found in Pandemonium.
okay. The sewing kit.
You
Oh, of the
Yeah.
laughing god.
Oh.
didn't tell me that was magical. I thought it.
It's not.
Oh,
it's
it's
just
not?
what he
Okay.
used to sew up the emperor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to pull that out.
Okay. Sure, I'll give you 1,000 for that.
Okay.
There's a
And-
7th level spell book in there from Dreadhold.
Oh.
Before that, I'm going to start pulling out the 6 Earth Myrmidon armor corpses that we have.
Okay. For all 6, he'll give you 3,000.
Where does that put us?
That's 4,000. That I think that gets you guys there.
Yeah.
Without the spell book, I think you get there.
Okay, because if not, I've also got the Lunarchist acupuncture needles.
No, those go
Hang on.
back.
Hang on to those.
If you take that, she'll immediately tell you to put them back.
No, like those are some that she picked up herself.
They go back.
Okay.
If it has a lunar kiss attached to it, it goes back in the bag.
Okay.
Okay.
So that gets you guys there. You trade for the robe of
Oh
stars,
my God, thank you so much for letting us get all this crap
and
in our
the
bag.
cape of the Mont back, right?
and the cape of the Montbank. Yep.
75%
What would you want
of
for the
that was
wand?
just corpses.
For the wand,
Because Mac might need a reload.
sure.
And there goes the potion of I don't know what it does.
Right.
That's right.
We can't die.
Isn't it an attunement for the wand?
It is.
So you couldn't use it mid-fight.
But if I already have it in the wand sheath, it's already there.
So aren't you out of attunements though?
I have a weapon I can just ditch for the attunement slot.
For the wand?
Wand and lightning bolt.
I don't know. I
For
don't know how
the
magic works. Is that a good?
It's potentially good.
for the wand of lightning bolt, he wants 80,000 silver pieces.
So
Yeah.
8,000. So roughly 8,000 gold.
Yeah.
You got it.
80,000 silver.
So
But he
I will-
wants it specifically
In silver.
pieces.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna like Tesla's just once he hands over the robe and star, Tesla's just gonna be like, anybody? No, just me. Okay.
And you never saw Tesla again.
In the astral plane forever.
It's like, yeah, I'll probably just get the 80,000 copper pieces for that one.
Okay.
Cinder is going to ask him. She's like, I never figured out what that potion did. Do you actually know?
No. Should I find out?
No,
I
no,
mean-
no. Not inside. Perhaps you go out far away.
There's so much
And
magic. and
Test
stuff
it
now.
there.
Okay.
It's such a fun spell.
I'm so excited.
It was good to see you, Guder.
It's good to see you too. He'll headbutt your hand.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thunk.
It's adorable.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so
You
much.
You have good luck fighting your wars.
Thank you. You
Dude's
have good
like
luck
robot
surviving
class,
them.
Oh, I'm not worried about that.
That's good.
Yeah.
Pray for us.
How do I do that?
Just
Hey,
think,
John Bosco. pray
think
for us.
really, really hard
Think real hard. Okay.
with this one.
Oh. That's not where the brain is.
No.
Oh.
Yeah. Think on that for a minute.
Ah, I've been using the brain wrong. Huh.
So
Yeah. Exactly.
while they're talking, I'm just gonna take the wand sheath, just take the one, the magic missile out, the
Mhm.
one, the lightning bolt in there, just start kind of getting it set up.
Sure.
Not attuning to it yet, but just
Mm-hmm.
Just walking around. Just got engaged. Oh, this? Oh, that's just my
Oh,
one.
this?
My one
You mean
like
this?
I'm sorry, does someone
I'm
need
sorry.
to do something?
Did you need to see something over there?
oh, you mean this? All 6 charges.
Oh,
now.
don't mind me. I'm just scratching my head.
Oh my god, is that a wand of lightning bolt?
What? This whole thing?
Well-
Just slowly turning into the essentially they're trying to become like the Tony Stark like visual I put into the Discord. They needed a cape for that. And
Cape acquired.
Yeah, there's your rope of stars.
cape check.
Is anybody gonna?
All it's time to shooting chaos bolts out of the palm and an arc reactor on their chest.
That's fucking fair.
Is anybody using the cape of the mount back, or is it just gonna bag of holding for now?
I'm not there. Don't look at me.
You can regroup. I mean, it's
Look, I will take whatever you can
Thank you,
give me.
Gouda.
okay.
While
She's
all this is
gonna
going on,
Yeah.
Because
I
she's
just
actually
got rope
be-
star.
because of my mountain-born body,
Mm-hmm.
can I think of anything that might give us an advantage when it comes to fighting in the mountains? And
Ooh, fighting in the mountains. Airborne forces fighting in the mountains are very difficult. If just getting longbows and arrows, just for anybody that may not have them, long and short bows and arrows, making sure that people have ranged weapons,
Yeah.
is a basic preparation, but it is essential.
go out while they're all doing that. Go out and
Mhm.
acquire those.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, yeah, done. Bows, 20 arrows apiece. You can pick all just straight out of the player's handbook.
And Cinder is gonna, now that she realized how Lunarchist reacted to the acupuncture needles she'd personally picked up way back when she was helping forge the point.
Yeah.
She just kind of takes the needles and she's like, would you like these?
You can keep them, but they need to be kept.
It's honestly, I picked them up to study them and I think I went through them pretty well. But they seem to mean a little more to you than they do to me.
Thank you. That is very nice of you.
Okay. Anything else?
I have a question.
Yes.
Can I change elemental attunements, or once I buy it, it's done?
You can do that per day.
Excellent. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, you all spend the night in the Laughing Star. The following morning, you set out in the Arc Rider. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yes.
Okay. Because your choices are the Arc Rider or the Phenomenal Vessel. Okay, great. Into the mountains. For those of you that went to Pandemonium on the Arc Rider, it is similar to flying like that. It sort of hovers, rides along the walls, doesn't particularly fly. But some of the chasms and valleys are quite deep. Everybody roll me a percentile.
43.
63.
49.
61.
13.
Okay. Twice on your journey, as you guys are traveling with the spring snows melting, some of it's turned to ice, some of it is just much looser. And you can see that the thunder cracks and sort of the lightning dancing that helps the ship hover along the surfaces, along the walls at different points, causes these sort of rock and snow slides, these avalanches. Now, a lot of it is looser snow. Some of it's more watery. It's dangerous, but being able to stay on the ship, being able to take the ship is very useful. The ship travels relatively quickly throughout the mountains. It would take you probably 3 times as long traveling through the mountains without this ship. And for the ship, that's going slow. But for a normal person, it's going quite quickly.
Mm-hmm.
You reach the point in the Coming Valley where Dondorian is convinced that the Legion of Rockhawks will travel through. He suspects they will be here within 2 days. You guys have 2 days to make preparations. Is there anything in specific you would like to do?
As best I can, scope out the place, look for defensible positions, look for positions of potential ambush, secret ways up like cliffs and whatnot. Just get to know the lay of the land as best I can.
Speaking with Dondorian, you expect you expect the Rockhawks to stay relatively single file. Their wingspan is tremendous, so they may fly in sort of a staggered pattern. And you also expect them, he shows you the entry point that he expects them to come from. Make me a survival check, please.
Okay. 24.
Nicely done. Down in the lower part of the valley, you find a large enough cave-like overhang that you could, with a little bit of effort, stow the Arc Rider so that it by itself is not a target. Dondorian reminds you guys that the goal is to speak with them and convince them of his fidelity, not to provoke them into a fight.
I'm just trying to make sure that it does.
Exactly. So that's a good point for the Arc Rider to hide.
Bring that to the party.
A few of the rocks, he informs you that some of the scouts, very few of them can fly up and over these sort of cliff faces. The rocks can handle the elevation fine. It's the riders that require magics to be able to breathe and endure the cold and all of those sorts of things. So.
And Cinder's gonna ask, we want to make this as easy and smooth as possible. We don't want to hurt the riders and the rocks, of course, as much as we can avoid doing so.
Absolutely. I suspect there's at least a doppelganger or two among them, but I'm hoping that the opportunity to either turn the Legion against me or capture me specifically is enough to draw them out. If not, you have coins, or if any of you have the ability to cast True Sight, that could be beneficial.
So I Is there any like material around where we're at, or is it just pretty much straight like stone?
There's some trees. They are just sort of growing back to green after the winter.
Okay.
What sort of materials are you looking for?
Something that, if stuff goes sideways, could be fashioned into a scorpion or a ballista.
Okay. Don't know if you. Yeah. I mean, are you using magic to make it?
Yeah. I
Okay.
guess fabricate.
Okay. Then yeah, you can fabricate a siege weapon. Absolutely.
I am confused. Are we fighting these rocks?
Oh no, no. I would prefer much not to. But as His Highness mentioned, there may be some individuals in and among them that may attempt to turn those against His Highness.
And
So
he would like us to bring overtures of peace to them first before we attack?
yes,
So you are going to back up the overtures of peace with the trebuchet?
no, it is a ballista that I will be.
Thank you for
holding.
understanding that my problem with that was that I misnamed it.
The issue is it would be incredibly foolish to assume that everything will go as smoothly as humanly possible. This is simply a plan D, if you will.
Do you, Your Imperial Highness, do you believe if they roll up on a siege weapon, they will not take that immediately as a sign of aggression?
I think it could be obscured the same way that the Arc Rider itself is being obscured. I appreciate the preparation, and while we want to make no outward show of force, if they arrive and the entirety of Legion is doppelgangers, well, we are...
Well and truly screwed.
Shall I remain near the Emperor since I have a little bit of insight into shape changers and illusions?
I myself can see through them now that I have met a particular doppelganger. But I believe Animus is working on overtures to the Pantheon that they might grant him the spell of true seeing.
I believe in you.
Believe in me that believes in you, Animus.
It is, in fact, a cleric spell. He can prepare it.
Do it.
Yep.
Do it.
So that would be 3, and whoever has the coin, potentially 4 of us, that might be able to view these fiends for what they are upon their arrival. Are there any other preparations you guys would like to make?
It's, you said we have 2 days? Is in
2
Are
days.
they arriving on the second day or are they arriving on the third day?
You're not sure?
Okay, then I'm just going to play it safe and stick with the one
Okay.
ballista
Okay.
as as hidden as it is.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna pull Cinder aside. It's
Mhm.
like, shit might get hairy, and I'm just gonna take the spear off my back and just hand it to her.
Mm-hmm.
The spear of the laughing avatar.
There you go.
Ooh.
You know how to stick people with it. Use it if you need to.
Okay. Oh boy.
That one requires attunement?
Yes.
Yes. So she's gonna take Dagor's third
Okay.
eye out and attune to that.
Great.
Yeah. So belt,
does not
sword,
need to see
and
what we do
wand for me.
Nicely done.
That's probably kicked back, like target practicing with daggers.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, Dagor probably just heard a lot of screaming from Cinder and drinking.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
This is
probably
his
just
favorite show.
Oh, he may have changed the channel. You don't know.
No, I'll probably
He'll watch the recap next week.
I'll probably find a quiet little spot to myself and just work on a couple minor tweaks. And just start kind of practicing just with the sword, just a little more one-handed stuff. kind of mimicking how Maddie would swing, because she always seemed to kind of just dig it into armor.
Yeah.
I'm trying to kind of mimic that.
Okay.
And yeah, I figure while I'm at it, the 2 Minotaur horns, see if I can just fashion them to the helmet.
Mm-hmm.
So that way, when the helmet's down, horns are up. When
Okay.
the helmet's back, it kind of sits like a crown.
Sure. Done. Make a survival check to hide the trebuchet.
13.
Okay.
Is the Emperor armed?
He is armed.
Okay.
Did we give
Yes.
it back his armor?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
His armor was.
And he
Uh,
gets his clothes back.
Yeah,
mark
his
that
armor
off
was
here.
returned to him.
I have a Javelin of Lightning if anybody would like to use it. Anybody who does not have ranged, and anyone who also does not have range, longbows, arrows, all of that.
I have a wand magic missile. I have a wand lightning bolt. I'm okay on range.
I've got a crossbow and a lot of spells.
Sure.
I now have a pistol and spells.
Are you proficient in the pistol?
I am proficient in the pistol.
Hey.
One of the perks of being a battlesmith.
Hey, there you go. All
The
right.
only problem is I have a dex modifier of 0.
Well,
Yeah.
Longbow.
But you have it.
But I have it.
That's
And
Or
it's
short
only,
bow.
Only if it becomes
Or
a
short
magic
bow.
bow.
Yeah, I think
I use my
rogues
intelligence
are
modifier.
proficient in short bows,
Can
not
you
long bows.
infuse it?
I can't.
And then
And then
just the rest of the longbows, put them up on top of the cliffs.
Yeah,
I'm also
crew members, absolutely.
For my casters, if
Hal
these
will
get
take one.
carried, is there a particular element you guys tend to cast a little more than others?
Thunder.
Thunder or lightning?
Thunder.
Okay.
I'm very much a thunder guy.
Okay.
And I don't have to be silent this time.
Mhm.
Well, if he's all thunder, I could help cover thunder too.
Okay. Just because I do have elemental bane if we need to go down that direction.
Thunder's going to get loud.
It's going to get louder.
I have thunder and I have a little fire under my belt.
So I will also hand out some infusions as well.
Yeah, we should probably do some of that.
Please.
Oh, before I forget, sorry. Attuning the weapon bonding scimitar.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. So I will. Let's see. Excuse me, cat lady.
hello, robot.
Uh,
Big, tall metal thing.
the tiny cat lady here. I have something for you, and they'll whip out a very shabby-looking cloak and hand it to you, and you're like, "This will help you to not die."
I do enjoy not dying.
So it's a plus.
She'll throw on the cloak and then kind of tie it close to her body.
So it's a replicate item cloak of protection. So you get a +1 to your AC and +1 to all your saving throws.
Hold on, let me see if it'll let me because I have one already.
Oh, you already have one.
Yeah, the
Are
cloak of
you
protection.
already
So
wearing one?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind then, because it won't. They don't stack each other. So.
that's cool. Thanks, though.
No worries.
You there, cat lady. I see you're wearing a cloak, so
You're
I will,
wearing a cloak.
so I will stop my current pursuit and I will change.
That's what I will do.
Yeah. Are you wearing any type of armor? That
I
has
am
any-
wearing like a leather piece.
All right.
That's all I got.
I just wanted to ask-
+2 enhanced defense. You get a +2 to your AC.
Thanks, fam.
Yeah.
Is it a time thing or is it
It's as long as I decide to keep it up.
Pretty much.
And I will also cast repeating shot on my pistol. So now it's officially a magic item. And that means I use my intelligence modifier as my attack and damage rolls. And it is now a +1 pistol. And on top of that, I don't have to load it anymore.
Wow. Nicely
It is
done.
wonderful.
You planned this.
I totally planned this.
Potentially.
that feels good?
So that's my second infusion. Does anyone need like anything? No?
Love and attention. Oh, you
I
mean
wanted
Ty?
to ask the Emperor one more thing. Is
Yes.
there are there any casters amongst the Rockhawk Legion?
Each member of the Rockhawk Legion, there is amongst the Legion a few very specialized casters. There is a sorcerer
Mm-hmm.
who knows a tremendous amount of invocations. Mordell is his name. There is also a battle cleric among them whose primary course is to keep the legionnaires alive.
The sorcerer.
However, most members of the Legion are skilled in a few very specific spells. Featherfall and Misty Step, Dimension Door. It has been organized into their combat styles. They are highly mobile and can channel their energies into their blades. But they are the greatest threats when they are fighting in concert with the rocks. Many of them, we call them line breakers, will leap from the rock hawks, and their birds will enter into a dive bomb. They will smash into soldiers below and then teleport back onto their birds. They are highly mobile and dangerous fighters. The spellcasters that accompany them are either for support or shock and awe. But would not undermine the legionnaires themselves.
DM question.
Yes.
Lantern of Revealing, would it potentially reveal the doppelgangers?
I'll make it a percentage roll.
Okay.
I don't think, as written, does it reveal shape changers?
I don't know.
I'm double checking.
I don't think it does because I feel like we've had
I
this
believe
before.
it reveals invisible creatures, and in ethereal creatures, I don't think it affects shape changers, but I am double checking.
Mhm.
So who else is wearing Digor's third eye right now?
I just removed mine, so.
Is it just me? Am I the only one now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh crap!
Invisible creatures and objects that are invisible.
Okay, so not the shape changers.
So not the shape changers. Nope.
Okay, so that's just gonna help me with my infusions because I have Lantern of Revealing as a potential one.
Cool.
And if you're still doling out infusions, we could use a little more try to hit us.
Yeah, I'll throw on another 2 enhanced. Well, because you already have like a +3 armor, don't you?
I have a +2 armor, but I have a +1 shield.
Yeah. So, let's see. I can throw it on to +1 shield, so it becomes a +2 shield. And you're just a walking tank.
I mean, my shield is +0. But
Yeah. So I'll give you a +2 to your shield as well. So you get a full +2.
Norda, do you have armor of any
And
kind?
then I will
I do
also,
not need
since
it.
no one else
Okay.
is wearing Digor's third eye, I will unattune to it
Okay. So
and belabor my lost connection to my boyfriend.
oh,
You hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up.
He had to turn off the TV.
Yeah.
do you have enhanced defense on yourself, Tessa?
I do not.
No one was streaming.
I will enhance defense for both of us.
Sweet.
So that's 2 of my 4 infusions. You know what? Because we're gonna probably need to make some air shots, I'll repeating shot on my crossbow as well. And I've got 1 more infusion left, guys.
Okay, Ryan, what's your AC?
24 now.
Well, actually, what you can do. So, Norda, what's Norda's AC?
20.
20. Do you have any magical items attuned?
No.
You don't.
And I can't have any.
Okay, never mind. Then.
I am good.
Okay,
Trust me.
sounds good.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, if there's a +2 on the shields, I could probably take a +2 on my chest.
Okay. I mean, sure. Let's just tank it up.
Yeah.
So that's all 4 of my infusions.
Okay.
Then there's
Sorry
one
if
that's
this
a
is
little
recording.
black. Just
We
like,
have
hi.
2 of them running today.
You have range.
Okay.
Mm. 'Cause I can still-
The next day, the hours stretch on. As you have made your preparations, it's in the afternoon, with the sun at their back, that they come flying into the valley. The rays of the day are blocked out, the flap and caw of these gargantuan birds. They are incredibly large. Often, calling them a sky titan is pretty accurate. You've never seen so many of them in one place. Rocks are usually very solitary creatures. They hunt and eat far too much to exist in the wild around each other. They claim huge swaths as their dominions. As they come flying into the valley, do any of you have a plan for drawing their attention, or have you left that to the Emperor?
I would have left that to the Emperor.
That's fine. Sometimes people have like major image that they want to post a flag on, sometimes not. That's okay. Don Dorian you guys wanted to meet them down in the valley, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Just a hanky panky.
I am just making sure that I'm not putting him someplace where you guys are like, no, we were fighting up in the mountaintops. So I was like, oh, okay.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah. Just for clarity. So, you see his gem, which is about the size of a thumb, very smooth black gem, right in the center of his forehead. Those of you that have watched him engage with it or execute magic out of it previously have noticed the black lines that creep back out across his face and forehead, sort of like his body is cracking into a void. The energy spreads out, and from where he stands, this bright dawn sort of emanates. It is a blazing light. He chooses to protect you all from it, but even still, it is like attempting to look upon the sun. And you can see the lead rock sort of rear back in recognition. The legion behind them slows, and they take up a flight pattern that is perhaps akin to buzzards or other hawks circling prey. Down into the valley come floating these 6 rocks. Animus, who you can either have Animus have cast True Seeing on himself, or Hal, or one of you.
I had the coin. So
You have the coin, right? Some of you have things.
I have the unerring eye.
You have the unerring eye. Yeah, that's awesome.
Who has the best like insight or perception? Out of all of us?
I have +5 perception.
+7 perception. Okay.
Okay.
Unless
5.
Sure. I'll take it.
Okay. So the only person that is going to be with you guys is the Emperor. Cool.
Yep.
Cool. Great.
I'll kind of stand nearby as like a guard, just
Mhm.
shield up.
You have true seeing on you.
Mhm.
You can utilize the coin as you come down.
was it odds? It fails and
Correct.
It works, yeah.
Yep.
evens.
50% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
makes all the
It
sense.
actually does.
It does.
In this particular instance. The lead legionnaire, as he is descending down, you flip and check the coin on him. He is a doppelganger. Mac, you can see through the veil. As you are looking at all of them, you notice that of the 6 riders, only one of them is not a doppelganger.
Would I be able to see which one exactly? Like,
Yeah, you can. These seem to be officers that lead different squadrons within the Legion. And it seems that all but one of them has been replaced.
I would kind of lean in and tell that to Tandori and make
He
sure.
he
Oh,
he
you can
can
see?
see.
Okay.
Yeah, but he looks at you to make sure that you see it, and sort of giving you you implicitly know that he wants you to spread that information to the others. The other thing you notice is that on the lead doppelganger,
Mhm.
The rock he is riding is also a doppelganger.
Yeah, so I'd start kind of walking, just letting people know.
Mhm.
Gonna kind of make it seem like I'm just kind of checking to make sure everyone's okay. Just kind of put a hand on their shoulder, like trying to make sure everyone's calm.
Mhm.
And then just make my way back towards near Dondorian, near the front.
Mhm.
I think on the other side, I would kind of flank Dondorian on the other side with Mac, and Edison would be kind of just chilling right there,
Mhm.
looking adorable but menacing all at the same time.
Yeah, Tazza would have been the first one I told about which ones were which.
Speaking of adorable, I would line myself right in the way. as
Okay.
well.
As the rocks come screaming down, they fall into that that aggressive dive that Dondorian had described to you all, and it is terrifying. This massive thing, the size of a sailing ship, barreling towards you, but he looks at all of you and motions for you to not move, to stand. And somehow you feel inspired to do so. Off of the back of the rock, just before it would present its claws and perhaps attack, it pulls up. And one after another, these squadron leaders have leapt off of the backs of the rock hawks. The hawks return back into the sky and enter a holding pattern. They're about 100 feet away from you guys up the valley, and Dondorian begins walking in that direction. They begin to approach closer as well. He looks. Who's closest to him? I know you two were right next to him.
Yeah.
Were you in front of him or behind him, or?
I would have lined myself up just with the road that they
Okay.
had made, like
Great.
front line them.
Great.
Yeah, I would have stayed I would have stayed close to him, acting as a guard, but not get too close to him.
Understood.
Behind him.
Okay. As he's walking forward, his eyes don't really move, but his head turns slightly to the right and to the left to make sure that you all can hear him. Something's wrong. They've come to Parlay to fight with us, to keep us away from the rest of the Legion. They must know that if I get near the Legion, I can convince them of our truth. You hold their attention. He casts his eyes upward. These birds obey me.
And it was only one of them that was a doppelganger.
Correct.
Okay.
One that was a doppelganger or one that was...
One that was a
One
doppelganger.
bird
of the
one,
birds.
One of the birds.
one
One of
bird.
the birds.
One
Okay.
human is not a doppelganger.
Yep.
I can, as we're walking up, I can send a message to the one that's not. Would you like me to?
That's fine. I suspect the rest will do everything they can to keep me away from the Legion. So we understand our jobs here?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
As we're walking, then send a quick message of, don't trust your friends. They are not what they seem.
You watch the guy sort of... He doesn't respond, but you know he gets the message. As they are walking up, the lead squadron commander you are aware that stealing the visage of the Emperor is a crime akin to treason, are you not?
Anybody? Well, you would know, wouldn't you?
You see Dondorian sort of smile. My metal friend is right. So then, shall we begin? And he just lets out this low, moanful whistle. And as the pitch picks up, you can hear the flapping of the birds up above, their wings pick up. And he looks at them and just sort of, poorly done, gentlemen. Poorly done. I'd like all of you to flip for initiative.
Game time, baby.
Here we go.
All right.
Come on, don't. Come on. Oh, well, that tracks.
Because you wanted it so
I
bad.
wanted it so bad.
Up top, Ace,
Ace.
Mac.
All right. The one that I know is not a doppelganger.
Yeah.
Where is he in relation to the other?
He's on the far right from
Far
you guys. Yeah, of the five. So there are 5 commanders.
Mhm.
Of the 5, he is on the far right.
Okay. So there's 4 of them that are doppelgangers right in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
But if I were to cast a spell with a 10-foot radius sphere, can I only get those 4?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck it. Let's go big or go home. 3rd level shatter.
Okay.
That's a con save, DC 18.
Con save. DC 18 for the 4 of them. One, 2 succeed.
2 succeed.
Yep.
All right. So just mark this pass. I'm gonna borrow a D8. That's not bad. That's 8. So 16 damage if they failed, 8 if they passed. Anything non-magical on them, stuff like that would be just.
Okay. Yeah, you see them. Some of their armors, pieces of their armor and clothing, sort of burst and shatter. Yep. Okay.
And I'm gonna use my move to just kind of step forward, get kind of between them and Dondarian, and just bring the sword out. Just
Dondorian is also on an ace. You see him look up, and two of the, actually all five of the doppelganger rocks have begun to dive back down towards you guys. But three of them, the doppelganger hawk has sort of like bit and caught in reaction as they're moving. Like he's sort of bird dogging the rest of them, essentially. So that rock will probably get to you guys next round, and Dondorian intends to jump on it. Ace, king, queen, jack.
Jack. Rushing forward
Okay.
and attack.
Okay.
As I'm running through
Mm-hmm.
with my new scimitar.
All right.
23.
23 does hit. These guys have an armor class of 18.
would the Shatter Sword have done anything to their armor or their weapons?
No.
Okay.
So 11 points of damage to the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on to the second one.
These guys are elite troops, or their doppelganger flesh made form. So
cool. Dirty 20.
Okay.
Max damage for 12 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on to the third one. 19.
19.
Again, max damage for 12 points of damage.
You've done a total of 24. What was the first one?
11.
Okay. So total of 35.
Yes.
So far.
And 2 that I can get with this bonus action, thunderclap. Disadvantage on save.
Okay.
Con save.
Con save at disadvantage.
Do it all the time. It's my go-to move.
First one fails. Second one, what's the DC?
14.
Succeeds.
That is 6. 11 points of thunder damage
Okay.
to the one that failed.
The one that failed. Got it. Is he pushed?
No, it's just thunder.
Just thunder damage?
Yep.
Okay. Make me a percentile roll.
80.
Okay. Avalanche does not begin.
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh, nice. I love that.
Told you guys thunder was causing stuff on the way in.
Mentioned.
Okay. That was a jack?
Yep.
10. 10 are my guys. So, Ryan,
Yep.
you are right in front of one dude.
Yep.
Two of them. Yeah, you are right at two of them. He is going to make the 3 greatsword attacks.
Mm-hmm.
+17 +8, 25 is the highest one.
I'll just cast shield.
Okay.
So my AC is now 29.
29. Okay. Okay, he's still gonna miss, but it's actually +11. But he still misses.
Yeah.
I was just reading the wrong stat. My bad. Okay, so those 3 miss. The other guy next to him is going to, when he sees you cast shield, he's actually going to shift past you. You can make an attack of opportunity.
Yes, please. 17.
Miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you're running, you swing out. He just raises sort of a metal gauntlet, pushing aside the blade as he comes rushing past. He is gonna, Mac, you're guarding the Emperor, so he's gonna come straight at you.
Bring it.
Oh, he did not roll great. 22 is his highest.
I'm just gonna let it hit me and just ding.
Okay.
It's like, no.
Okay. That sounds good. That is. You don't have any resistances, right? Slashing or force.
I mean, AC is 27.
Right.
but-
Yeah. No.
AC is
Oh.
27.
Oh.
It's just like,
God.
okay, I'll block.
Okay. Oh.
It's like thematic, just
I'm.
like,
Then I understand when you say I'm
Sorry.
going to let that hit me.
my bad.
I
My
thought
bad.
he dealt damage to you.
No,
Aha.
So I'll just change it, just parry it out of the way. Just
AC of 20.
Okay.
my bad on that.
No.
It's
It's okay. That is okay. So that is the first two. The next one, seeing that. So they're watching, and those two guys go over there. The third doppelganger, you watch him shift forms. He changes out of the Legionnaire's garb into a into what looks like a milky white skinned with shadowy eyes, and black and white hair swept to one side. The armor melts away to the robes of a mage, and the large, massive sword becomes that of a staff. And the guy that you had messaged, who looks over and is like, "What the hell is that?"
I
So-
warned you.
yeah, no, like he was getting ready to hit you. He's like, "What the hell?"
Weirdest day.
This is the worst day of my life.
I am
Vacation.
what?
Son, if you need to be told which end of the sword goes where, you haven't been paying attention.
Hey, that's right, Captain Hale.
So the mage is going to cast I apologize.
You're good, broski.
Sorry, what?
No, I was talking to myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tesla's in attack mode right now.
Yeah,
The
absolutely.
rope of stars. The hood is up.
I am in full defense
Yo.
mode right now.
Tesla has a hood up and a gun.
Oh no.
This is not a good look for me right now.
Oh no.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Ooh. Ooh.
He's okay. He's okay.
Is going to cast on Mac.
Mhm.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Shit. So, yeah, there we go. That's an 11.
DC 18.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good, phone. Reset
I'm
now.
going to, I'm gonna use Indomitable, re-roll that.
Okay.
Much better. That's a 18 on the dot.
18 on the dot. All right. You see this look, this gaze fall upon you, and you start to feel sick the way a Warforged probably never felt sick. And then you focus your fighter abilities, you gut your way through it, and and push back, resisting the sensation. The last doppelganger is going to shift as well into another spellcaster. Looks more like a war cleric. This one does, and is going to just cast Firestorm on everybody except for you, because you are right next to them.
Oh,
Is it Dex?
It is. I'm going to let you know because my thing is resetting.
It could just be, you know,
Con, I believe.
we could just magically automatically save on it. It's no big
You
deal.
could, and then I could magically automatically save next time. Would that make you guys feel
Dex, yeah.
No, it
Dex.
I'm gonna
Thank you for
Dex
the
save?
double check.
Here we go.
Yes, Dex saving throw, please.
There is a God.
DC
And then I'm gonna use
He
it.
is alive.
Yep.
No.
This is gonna hurt. All right, so I rolled a 12, so that's an 11.
16.
Fails.
I rolled a 3, so that's a 4.
Yeah, I got nothing that's gonna save me from this one.
Is it gonna hurt?
17 I have because of elemental defense.
Mm-hmm.
I picked fire.
Okay, so you are resistant to the fire damage,
And I'm evading.
and you're evading. So you'll take a quarter of the damage because you failed at a 17.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 succeeds. You're going to take half damage.
So you're
No,
still
You-
getting
you-
set on fire.
you cannot. She has evasion. Yeah.
Yeah, but I
Um,
failed. I got a 16.
Yes, you take
Each
half.
creature in the
And then you
area. So that is going to be
Let's hear this.
45 points
Whew.
of fire damage if you failed. If you succeeded, you're going to take 23. You're down to 12. Okay. That is it for the 4 of them. And now my rock is just flying in. Yes. I'm going to say it uses a dive bomb attack, and I'm going to give it 1 attack instead of its normal 2, because it's got to get to you guys. But you are up front.
All right.
So Ryan. 18.
No, we're
Yeah.
close.
Yeah. Okay.
Look at it.
It sort of comes by, swings right back up. You don't have an attack of opportunity
Nope.
because you already used your reaction.
Yep.
That is it for my guys on a 10. 9.
9. Just to check, because now that he's seen them switch,
Mhm.
would the guy that's like not a doppelganger be an ally?
Yes. Well,
And
he's not attacking anybody right now. Maybe in a round or 2 he will be, but he's
Probably
trying to
should.
figure
he's
out
considered us an ally.
to get sneak attack.
Yeah.
I'm also right
I would say
there as
he's a better
Okay,
ally for
cool.
you to play.
So-
Yeah,
Then I would get to one that he's not on, but he would be next to.
sure.
And then I'm gonna go ahead with.
Well, there's only one next to him right now. There's also the one that is right by Mac. That's the closest one.
Okay, we'll
So,
do that one then.
okay.
All right. Cool. So, that is a dirty 20 on the first one.
Absolutely.
So I'm just gonna do this. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 6, 9, 32. And then that one misses. But that's 32 points of damage for that one.
32 points of damage. Nicely done. Okay, you were on a 9, 8, 7.
7.
Cool.
How close are the
35. Because I have to also add my modifier.
35. Okay. The line where Ryan is, it's
Mhm.
right at 30 feet.
okay? I know how close are they? Are the doppelgangers together?
So the 2 that turned themselves into mages actually backed away off to the side.
Okay.
They are 20 feet apart, and those 2 guys are about 45 feet away from you.
So sweet. The one that launched Firestorm, I'm leveling a Chaos Bolt at him.
Okay, Chaos Bolt it.
And actually, I'm going to use my bonus action. You said he's 40 feet away?
Yeah, 45.
45. Okay. So I will move Edison as close to them as I can get.
Okay,
And that's only within 40.
so he'll be within 5 feet.
He'll be within 5 feet.
Yeah.
But he has to be, I think, within melee range.
Yeah.
So he still can't attack. But yeah, I'm going to use bonus action to shift Optimus into the new Lux form
Okay.
as the Buster Sword looking great sword turns into this like blinding, bright, white golden light. Just kind of like comes out, and the blade is very it's become very ornate and curved in a way that's not practical at all, but it looks really, really cool. But
Awesome.
I will also level a Chaos Bolt at the mage that decided to launch a Firestorm. And that is a 30 to hit.
Yeah, definitely hits.
Well, 29 actually, excuse me.
Still hits.
It's me.
It's the one mage with a 29 AC.
I'd be so
I use
annoyed.
magic.
I mean,
Not a mage.
arcane deflection gets me to 29.
Okay, so the bloodstone dice is the type of damage.
Great.
Come on, bounce, please. Crap, so close. So that is 9, 10, 11. That's 13 points of force damage
Okay.
that blasts into them. And that will do it for me.
Got it. Sorry, math hurt me. 7.
7. She's going to take the hood off.
Mhm.
This is going down. She has 45 feet movement.
Yep.
So she's going to go to the other mage.
Okay.
I swear on the 5 moons, you will not leave this valley. And then she's just going to punch the fuck out of him.
Okay.
I like it.
So let's see how to.
Simple.
Let's see if I remember how to
Practical.
monk, kids. No. I just don't. Fuck your dick ass. Does an 11 hit?
No, but you can add your blessing to both of those.
Oh, right. And I have the thing anyway. +1. Shit. Okay. I beg your pardon. Please be patient while we take a slight station break in my mind. +1 to attack and damage. So 3, 2, so it's 5 + 9 is 14.
Plus
14 just misses them. AC of 15 on the mages.
Okay, so this is at 16, so that's going to do it.
Yep.
I'll do that one first, and I'm going to glory.
Mhm.
Okay. That's 7. Excuse me.
Your damage should be at least a D8.
It's a D6.
It's a
because she's
D6?
level 9 monk.
Ah, okay.
In order to be 14.
Yes. Understood.
Unless
No.
no, that's only if I do the thing, which I'm not doing. And now, so 2 + 6,
Is 8.
right?
Okay.
Does the 2 work on that as well? Is it damage or is it just
It's all your D20s.
okay? And then I'm gonna have flurry blows.
Okay, sounds good.
So sorry guys.
No, you're good.
No.
You're good.
3,
2.
2.
2 more attacks.
Okay. 2 + 2 is 4, + 1 is 5. 14 again.
14 barely
Yeah.
misses.
Okay. No, I'm just making sure I'm getting these maths right.
Yeah, so 2 hit. What is
Uh-huh.
your dex modifier?
It's a 9, or my dex is a 5.
Dex is a 5. So, and you have 5 proficiency. Your
Yeah.
proficiency bonus is a 5.
No, it's a 4.
It's a 5. Proficiency is calculated with your total level.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, let me. Okay, well, it's not letting me do it. But okay.
Sorry. So that's so
That other one would have hit then.
So it's 11. Yeah, so one more does hit.
Okay.
So when you are attacking, you have a plus 11 to hit. 5 for proficiency, 5 for dex, plus 1 for your magic ability.
I'm so glad we're trying this out on the possibly worst person to test any of this crap on. So
We believe
those
in you.
those hit and the one from before.
Yes.
So I'm going to roll the 3.
Yeah.
And I'm going to add
6 to each damage roll.
Okay, so 7. 11 is 18.
Mhm.
And 7 is
25.
25.
Nicely done. 25 points of damage.
Nice.
Yes.
Dope.
Okay. Yeah, you come rushing up there.
Not even rushing, just slow walking.
Because punch it, punch it, punch it.
Well, because she's still shadowy.
She is. She is very shadowy. Okay. 7, 6, 5, 4, 4.
Oh, there's a lot that's gone down.
Mhm.
Mainly what I'm worried about is what's going on up there, because we got one of those
That one came down. It's joined the fight. It cares more about fighting you guys than stopping the rocks.
okay, so that one, how close is it to anybody else that I actually care about?
60 feet.
Cool, so it's not necessarily close to anybody that I actually care
No,
about.
no, no,
We're
no.
gonna throw a web on it.
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Gotta make a dex save of 17.
Dex save 17. Okay.
I'm gonna keep that out of the battle, hopefully.
Yeah, fails.
So it is restrained until I either drop the spell or each one of its turns.
Let me ask you a question. Does it mention anything about the size of the creature?
Does not.
Okay.
It's a depth of 5 feet. So as far as like
Sure.
depth of it is 5 feet.
Sure.
Does not mention.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
Just double checking. Some things that grapple or restrain have
Yeah.
restrictions on the
Does
size.
5 feet, would that count?
So,
20 foot cube.
if the webs aren't anchored to 2 solid surfaces,
Mhm.
layered across the floor, so you have to cast it on a surface, and the thing is flying in the middle of the air.
Okay.
I suppose you could attempt to cast it on it. It's very big. Dex saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is restrained.
A 60 by 20 foot cube.
Fills a 20-foot cube. Okay, you might be able to catch it in there. I'll tell you what. Because you're not anchoring it to anything, because you're kind of hurling it up in the middle of the air,
Mhm.
I'm going to give it advantage.
Mhm.
If it fails, we'll do the full effect.
Okay.
Okay? So a 16.
17.
Sure. All right. So it is restrained. Yeah, it's going to fall.
Ooh. Got
Who's
it.
underneath it?
Oh, I didn't think that far.
I'm thinking physics, flying momentum, just let it crash away.
My job is to keep that out of the fight. I didn't care where it went.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So yeah, it goes falling past you guys.
Fantastic. Oh, okay. Let's try to get a little closer so that I can put myself in a better position for healing if I need to next turn.
Okay.
And of course, in a better position for sniping anything that's a little too close to Dondorian.
Okay. Sounds good. That's it for you guys. New round.
I believe in the heart of the cards.
Yes.
Up top, Ace.
Ace.
It kind of screwed me, but it's not
Go
too
for
bad.
it.
Right up on this fucker. Tack,
Yeah.
tack, 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 tack.
Do it.
Oh, that's a 2, so yeah, that's not gonna hit for a 13. That's a 22.
22 does hit. But he's going to activate its parry ability, which gives it a +5 to AC.
Ooh, this-
So that becomes a 23. So it misses.
That's not going to hit. That was a 3. Natural 20.
Okay.
There
Well,
it
that one
is.
does.
Oh, 6, 5, 11, and 17.
17.
Nice.
All right. Nicely done. Okay. Ace, king, queen, jack, 10.
10.
10.
10.
You go first.
Okay. What am I seeing as far as the combat layout right now? Like, who's close to me right now?
If you just moved forward, Mac and one of the legionnaires are within 10 feet of you,
Oh, perfect.
depending on how far you wanted to go.
Let's go within 10 feet because that's exactly what I need.
Great.
I'm going to hurl a poison spray at them.
Okay. Sounds good. What sort of save is it?
It is Constitution.
Constitution. That is a natural 17 plus 7, 24.
Okay, I make it.
Okay. And that's a cantrip, so nothing
Yeah.
on success. Okay. Anything else? Bonus actions? Any movement, Cinder?
That my movement was moving.
Oh, was
forward.
moving forward? Okay. Cool.
And I
I didn't know if you moved forward on your last turn also.
No.
Okay. My bad.
So no, I had moved a little bit on my last turn to
So-
try to position.
So you have a little more movement. If you want to get closer, I'll say you're probably within 30 feet of the mages if you want to head towards Norda, or you're probably within 15 feet of Rhine if you want to get over to him. But those are the other two places you can kind of head towards, or you can retreat back.
Let's see. I'm gonna geek the mage. We're gonna stay close here so I can do something about these mages.
Okay. Sounds good. Anything else?
No.
Great.
All right. So the guy right in front of me, how fucked up is he looking?
Not quite bloodied. On the edge.
Oh, we'll fix that.
All right.
I'm a donkey on the edge.
Yeah, let's go through attacks into him. First one, that's a 22.
A 22 does hit.
All right. That's going to be 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Second hit, I doubt that's going to hit. That's a 16.
Negative.
Third hit, natural 16 for a 28.
Mm-hmm.
And 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Okay. Sounds good. Anything else, Mac?
Cinder, you have things okay here? Dondorian, are you good here?
I'm about to get on a bird.
All right, I'll stay here.
Of a bird.
Sounds good. Don knows what he's doing, man. He's got one job. Get on the bird. Go talk to people.
That's
And,
why I got the other bird out of
Yeah.
the sky.
and you know what? I'm going to use a bonus action to get the Dragon's Breath spell ready.
Okay. Sounds good. You guys were on 10s?
We were on
Uh,
10s, yes.
And I'm popping this one at 3rd level.
Third level. Thank you. Third level. 10, 9,
9.
9.
So, what is the size of a rock? Is it huge?
Gargantuan.
Dang it.
Wow.
It is big.
Yeah, I know it's big.
It is.
I just need to
Its
know.
wingspan is that of a sailing ship.
Jesus
like a-
Christ.
like a
what's
man
that?
of
There's my
war.
entire web and then some.
Yeah. No, like your web webbed up a wing.
Yeah.
Rocks.
So,
So yeah, you did not. You could That's why I gave it advantage, because just
It's
the area
massive.
of the
Yeah.
thing
yeah.
is not.
So, first off, you're tacky and I hate you.
What?
Because it ruined my
I'm
entire
tacky and he hates me.
Yeah.
Ah,
So,
thanks, best
Yeah,
friend.
let it out.
That tracks. That
Yeah,
tracks.
thanks, best friend, for starting it with the funeral.
Oof.
I
Oof.
said at the end of last game we would deal with the fallout on this game.
So,
Thanks, best friend.
So who's within Who's within like 30 feet of me? Well, can I catch multiple doppelgangers in a 20-foot sphere? Well, in a 40-foot sphere. It's a radius of 20 feet.
Yes, but you will catch Norda as well.
Ah, crap.
It's okay. I am like Shadow. Shadows never die.
So, you know what I'm going to do then? I'm going to try and catch the spellcasters
Okay.
and anything else I can catch in a 20-foot radius sphere.
Okay. So it'll be the spellcatchers and Norda.
Okay. And I'm going to cast Vitriolic Sphere.
Okay.
That's a dex save DC 18.
Dex save DC 18. You are within 60 feet. One of them is going to cast Counterspell.
Oh, screw you.
What level is the spell?
4.
So it has to roll. Cast at 3rd level. So
Can I counterspell the counterspell?
you can. We'll do it one more time. A third Counterspell for you. So 1, 2, 3. He does get to roll. Natural 10 plus 4 is 14.
Oh,
Just
screw
makes it.
you.
So
That's
you did try.
my home run spell.
The mage battle begins. The vitriolic sphere begins to coalesce in Tesla's hands. He goes to hurl it. The mage doppelganger reaches out. He starts to snuff the magic. It begins to drift from his hands. He looks over at Ryan, who's pulling it back. And then he looks at his buddy, and his buddy's like, "No, I will stop the stop of the magic." And he just sort of cut. Yeah.
I
In 3
is
seconds, 4
Spider-Man.
spell slots wasted.
Yeah. People just start sending magic, and the last one just sort of breaks the tether between Ryan and his friend. The counterspell catches, the vitriolic sphere launches, but it coalesces just into his hand and sort of crushes the magic of it.
So, is this the same one that cast Firestorm?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Screw that guy. So, Edison is going, I'm going to use my bonus action to have Edison just bite his shit.
Okay.
Love that.
Oh, bite him.
So that is, I'm also going to move closer within 30 feet of the terrible, annoying mages that everyone's nerve. Ooh, that probably hits. That is Iron Defender. That is a. Oh, sorry. It's a soft 20 to hit.
Hits.
So there's 1d8 plus 5. And I'm going to throw an Arcane Jolt onto there.
Nicely
just because I can. So that's 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage.
Plus another 4d4. Because I hate this guy.
Okay.
Add 1. That's 3. Ooh. So 7, 10, 12. Another 12 points of force damage.
So 21 total.
Yes.
Okay.
And I believe that will end my turn.
Okay. 9. 8.
8.
Go ahead.
Okay. So 5 for my dex, 5 more proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
Where did the 1 come from?
Your
This?
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Just making sure.
Yep.
I'm on fire. I need to be doing fire. Also, when I flurry of blows, I can do stuff at the end.
Yeah.
I'm saying this so we all hear it because I forgot how to monk. So,
Yeah, with your elemental enhancement, you can always add
right,
that
but
D6 of fire onto it.
2d6.
2d6. Yeah. It is. I changed it. Yeah. It should be 2d6.
So the first 2 hits. One's a nat 1.
So that one will miss.
The other one's a 5 plus 11, so 16.
16 hits.
Okay. Actually, the net one, can I bless it to see if it goes up or does
No,
it
and
go
that one
Okay.
automatically hits.
That's 5 plus dick. 5 plus 5 is 10
Mm-hmm.
plus 2d6 of fire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. 11. So 21 total.
+1 from your enhancement.
22.
You did it. 22.
Cool.
You monked.
You did.
Yay!
Yeah.
Look at you monking.
And now you can flurry of blows.
Yes, which I'm going to do. So it's 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one's an at 20.
Yes.
And then the other one is a 3, so 14 misses.
A 14 does miss.
I'm going to roll bless to see if it hits.
Sure.
It's +2.
It hits.
Phenomenal.
You only needed a +1.
Okay, so that's so 8 plus 2,
6.
10.
10.
Oh, okay.
This one's the crit.
Yes.
So that's double. This one's the crit.
Yep.
Obviously.
Yep.
look at it, it's a
8
pretty
plus
one.
8 plus 2 is 10.
Okay. And then +5 for
Plus,
each. So 10 on top
Yep.
of that.
so that's 20.
Plus,
It's not +5, it's +6 to your damage.
God damn it. I
Because
hate
of the
this is not
enhancement.
written down.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not you. It's this shit. Arm strike. Okay. Plus 4d6 of fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yas, queen. Okay. Yes, I did just yas queen myself. That is 10, 19 of fire.
19 of fire. So a total of 41 points of damage, if I've done my math correctly.
Yes.
Great.
And then, come back. With it, he has to. He already took his reactions. Wait, was he a part of the standoff?
Mhm.
Okay. He has to make a dex save.
Dex save. Fails.
Okay, he is knocked prone.
Knocked prone. There you go. Monk.
Yes.
You monk.
Okay,
Well done.
thank you.
Yes. All right. Going back in this again. Same thing. You stay over there. 17.
17 does hit. No, does not hit. No, because you're fighting the armored legionnaire that is next to Mac.
Yeah, 'cause
Correct.
8 plus 9 is 17.
8 plus 9 is 17.
Cool. Then both of those miss.
I'm so sorry.
It is okay. I will just cry about it later.
I know.
But
8,
in the solace of my own home.
that's for the best.
Yeah.
8 is the bad guys. Also, so the mage that is right in front of you that is prone is going to use half his movement to stand up. And then you're going to watch as he casts blur on himself. Which is, and you notice something amongst the doppelgangers. They have this odd psychic connection. They all begin to blur.
Don't like that.
Sons of bitches.
But I will let you know it is concentration for them to do this, even though the spell, I believe, is not concentration. Oh, it is. But if one of them loses concentration, they all lose concentration.
Oh,
So-
goody.
So that is the effect of that. The other mage that got bit by Edison is my warcaster, is it not? I believe it is.
Oh.
Yes, it is my.
I have been concentrating.
That's exactly what you
Yeah, thank you.
See what I do there?
Career in voice acting.
Look, my old roommate used to say I should do a career of voice acting. I maintain that I have like 2 actual good voices.
I want you to do a demo reel that's just that voice.
Well,
That's my warrior, and here is my mage.
I can do a rich old man. Money. How's it going? What?
Actually,
Yeah.
wow,
Well,
wow.
I've also done I do great old men. Just so you know.
So do I.
Like
That's what she's doing right
I
now.
need to go.
You
It's
stay
been great
here.
playing
You
with
have
all
an
of you.
adventure.
Well, if we're all gonna
It's
bullets,
gonna
it's
get
crazy.
weird.
May as well just get over with.
Time poofs out of existence.
Oh, counterspell the poof. No poof for you.
I cast banishment on myself.
Okay. Well, we don't need that. We don't need that. Yeah, let's do a lightning bolt, shall we? Let's. Well, it's gonna shift around and we're gonna catch Edison,
Oh, screw you. Eat my dog.
Kez. So Edison, Cinder, Mac, Don, Dorian. He can actually line up all four of you guys.
This is a deck save.
Deck save for a lightning bolt. He's gonna upcast it 2 levels. 5th level lightning bolt.
So
I rolled a 4, so that's a 3.
a 6.
I'm going to absorb elements on this one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's an 11 on the deck save.
19.
19 succeeds. Nicely done. You're gonna take half damage. The Don succeeds as well. No, he doesn't call himself that. Nobody does.
Yeah, so
I am the Don.
absorb elements 2nd level, so I have resistance to that triggering attack.
Yes.
You just roll really, really poorly on damage. I'm okay with that.
39 points of lightning damage.
Ooh.
Halved to 20 for you, halved to 20 for you, and halved to 20 for Don Dorian.
Concentration check. Oh, that was horrendous. Yeah, Dragon's Breath is gone.
Oh no. Okay.
I would have to do a concentration check for the web, wouldn't I?
I don't think it is concentration. Double check for me.
Yes.
It is?
It is.
Then yes, please.
Weirdly, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but you just needed 10 or better.
Well, I definitely made that.
Okay, great. Yeah, because you saved, it was half the damage.
Okay.
So there you go. Now we're up to the Legionnaires, the one that is right in front of Mac. Now that it is blurred, well, you're next to him as well. That's the guy that you were trying to stab.
Stabbity stab.
So it's gonna take 2 shots at Mac, 1 shot at Tide. 27.
Just hits.
Okay. 28.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
For the
And
love of God.
Tide 21.
Uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dog.
Okay.
We don't say yes as rogues. We just say uncanny dodge. And that's how you know.
Yep. Well done.
This might hurt.
It will. It will hurt. 24 points of damage to you for the first hit.
That was the first hit.
That was the first hit.
Okay.
28 points of damage on the second hit. And
These weren't lightning damage or anything, were they?
they were not lightning, they were force.
Force.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's slashing and force damage.
Hmm.
But you don't have a reaction to do any more absorb elements or anything, do you?
If it was lightning damage. Actually, no.
Oh, it was just the
triggering attack,
just the
yeah.
triggering attack. So okay. 25 points of damage on your attack, halved to 13.
Okay.
Okay. 3 attacks on Rhine because nobody else is in melee with you guys.
Nope.
So 2 of those are not going to hit because your AC is above 20, right?
Yep.
Yeah. But the 30 will hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Hey, man, I get to hit every once in a while.
Yeah.
Oh, every once in a while.
Even with shields, it still hit. Yeah.
8, 6, 9, 15. $37 points of damage. That was near. That was near.
How are you looking right now?
Oh, he's fine.
I'm great.
He's got over 150, I'm sure.
130.
Wow.
It's
Exactly.
looking rough.
It's hurting a little
It
bit.
took 2. There was a couple of big shots plus a couple of big spells.
Yeah.
Like you've been hit a few times.
Yeah.
So that is it for the. The rock. The rock is going to use its action to break out of web. So it's a strength check, I believe.
Dex.
Probably going
That's
to
true.
Uh,
Yeah.
It's a strength to avoid it once it's in there. When
Ah.
it has it, it's a strength check.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Thank you. So that is a 21.
Yep, which
So-
17 was my.
17 was the DC. Yeah. It is a 28 strength.
So it is fine.
Yeah, you watch it. It's got the web sort of on the wing, between the wing and the body. Like that's where you've caught it. And it reaches up, its bird head claws down, and it just sort of tears up the web off the wing and like spits it onto the floor. You see it sort of.
You know what? I got it out of the air
You did. And
for a little bit.
you did. It takes back to the sky, but that's the entirety of its turn.
I at least gave the Emperor one more chance.
You did.
Yes.
You absolutely did. 8. Does anybody have anything before 5?
Nope.
5 is when the Emperor on the Rockhawk, you can see he casts Dimension Door on himself, and he's going to pop up onto one of the birds.
Oh, he's
Ooh.
clear now.
Yeah,
Good.
he is up on the bird, and he is starting to fly towards the Legion. You can see the one doppelganger that is the rock. Ooh, it's debating flying after him. So we'll see how that goes. All right, new round.
I believe in my
good.
friends, Kaiba.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
No, I shouldn't.
It's because you said Kaiba.
Your friends do not believe in you, Yuki. All right.
I believe in you, Yuki.
Wow.
Yuki.
Put that one on your demo.
Yeah. Here we go. Ace.
Ace.
Hey,
Hey.
Ez, what you
all right.
got?
So I'm gonna move over to hand Mac 2 of the greater healing potions. You know what to do with these. I got something else to do.
She puts them on the floor by your feet.
I'll just plug it.
Puts them in your satchel.
Because I'm gonna try to dispel magic the blur.
Okay. Yeah. Blur is
Stop that.
okay. So
We don't
blur is a
like
low
it.
enough spell. When he sees you do that, they are going to use their reaction for counter spell. So yeah, it fizzles. The spell fizzles.
I don't like you. I'm gonna do a lot about you in the next round.
Its face shifts to be you, to be Cinder. I don't like you either.
Which one did
Well, I
that?
don't like that.
The mage that, not the
Okay.
battle mage, the one that Nord has been
And
punching.
he doesn't have a reaction,
He does not.
so he didn't cast shit.
No, you knocked him prone.
Yeah, but because he'd already used his reaction. That
Right.
happened.
And now he
And now
had
it's
he had a turn
it's a
and he
new-
got his reaction back. Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Let's try it.
You're doing good.
Oh god. I'm just gonna show that.
Okay.
Just
so-
for a second, just
that
long
would-
enough to taunt you.
Okay, so you've got 2 of the greater healing potions for your turn.
Okay.
Like that. Let's try to get rid of that blur. But you know what? That's one less counter spell. he
That
has.
is. No, they're burning spell slots quickly.
As
Um,
they should be. Screw these guys.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, that's all I can do.
All right. Ace, King.
King. Oh. And it's a bonus action to drink the potion, right?
Yep.
I had a plan, but. So the guy in front of me, is he? Yeah, he's not looking that fucked up right now.
You don't think you could finish him this turn? Maybe if you had a bunch of very good hits, and it would be very hard to finish him this turn. I will let you know.
And so to my right would be the sorcerer that Nord's fighting.
Left, but yeah.
Left.
Yep.
So then the cleric who casts Firestorm is to my right, or Edison.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're on, actually, both of them are on the same side. They're both on your right. They've just separated from each other.
Oh.
One is, so they're both far enough away. It's creating a triangle.
Okay.
They're just not next to each other.
About how far apart away are they from each other?
20 feet.
Can I, if I move 30 feet, can I get them both in a line?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so I'm going to move.
Take the attack.
Yep. Well, if I drink a potion, that's going to take the attack opportunity, right?
No, it's just if you leave combat.
All right, I'm going to drink the potion first. So
Okay.
that's 44, I think.
Yep,
The greater.
that is correct.
7, 8, 9. So 44 plus 4, so that's 13. All right, that gives me a little bit of a buffer. Cool. I'm going to start moving over.
Okay.
That was the bonus action.
Yes. 28 to hit.
Arcane
Thank you, Indigo. Thank you for the raid. We appreciate you guys.
Hi, guys.
Had a game for T. Graves tonight, right? That's what was going on. Yes, lots of fun. Thank you guys for joining us. We are fighting doppelgangers in a mountain pass as Don Dorian attempts to rally the Rockhawk Legion.
All right. Arcane Deflection, 29 AC.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And as I'm running to I'm just going to line up both of those asshole casters.
Sure.
And we need to have words. Wand of Lightning Bolt. All 7.
All 7.
All
right.
of them.
All right.
It's like, you guys want to cast spells? Let's cast spells.
Okay.
The mage.
So 2 dex saves. They don't have great.
Oh, it's DC 15. But
DC,
yeah.
well, but they don't have great dex modifiers. So just +2 for each of them. So the first one is a natural 18. The second one is a 12 plus 2, 14. So that one does fail.
All right.
Even the other one's going to take half damage, and they both are going to have to make concentration checks.
Yep.
Now the Warcaster has advantage. He is the one that succeeded.
I still have to roll 14d6.
You
though.
do. Let's get it.
You have enough
14d6.
Let's see. 1, 2. I'm gonna roll 8 at a
I think my attack is fine. On the
I have 9.
strike of the 5
10,
moons.
11, 12, 13,
If I ever get there.
14.
I mean, you have it.
I know.
Yeah, go ahead. 15, 16.
Nice.
Oh, no, sorry. It's supposed to be 14. I miscounted.
Oof.
That wasn't the roll. That's just making sure I have all the dice.
Sure. Gather them up.
There we go.
8, 12. Nope, got everything. Cool. Cool. May I?
Holy
Whoa.
balls! That's a lot of 6s. And a lot of 5s.
So,
Nicely done.
10. 20. 30. 40. 45. 46, 47, 48, 49, 51.
51. Okay. So that is.
And the check for the wand.
Mhm.
Wand is okay.
Hey.
Yay!
So 51 points of damage
Of lightning damage.
of lightning damage.
Now, would the absorb elements that I took before have also just added to that, or is it going to be specifically on a melee hit with that?
I think specifically it's melee, but you can double check the spell.
Melee hit, yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, Warcaster with advantage, who has a DC of 13, because he saved, it reduced it to 26. Natural 10 plus 4. So that one does save. The other guy is 51. He has to nat 20 to succeed, and he does not have advantage. So he does not. So the blur disrupts. They all stop shimmering, and you can see them clearly now.
And 51 points of lightning damage.
Yes, absolutely. Well done. Okay. Anything else? I think that's everything.
How close
Bonus action.
How close am I to him?
10 feet.
10 feet. And would that have been all my moves to get there, or can I kind of step a little closer to him still?
Sure, I'll give you. I mean, you can just be in 5 feet of him if you want to.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sure.
Action surge.
All
Fuck
right.
him.
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
All
nice,
three.
nice.
Do it.
And yeah, bonus action with sorority drink.
Yeah.
Actually, with the action surge, if I do the cantrip, can I get the bonus action attack again, or nah?
No, because you only have one bonus action.
Gotcha. 3 hits it is. And this guy is,
Just,
this guy's not prone. He's not anything.
He is not prone. He is an armor class of 15.
Well, that's a nat 1. That's a 15
Nice.
and a natural 16.
There you go.
That's 2 hits.
2 hits.
8, 19 points of slashing damage.
19 points of slashing damage. Well done. Yeah, he's looking, for him, he's looking real rough. Not quite single hits, but he's not doing great. He's not doing great at all. That is it for Mac. You guys were on an 8?
I was a king.
King. Great.
Yeah,
Queen.
that was start of the round.
Queen.
I forget.
Queen.
Queen. Go for it.
All right. Tried and true, y'all. We're
Let's
going
do
for
it.
What's that?
Well, hold on. Before you attack,
What?
the guy that was in melee with your opponent, Mac, just ran out of melee. So, and Don Dorian dimension doored away. So you have no ally within melee of this enemy. You can move over to Rhine and attack his dude,
Of course.
but before you just start
No, yeah.
throwing
yeah.
stuff around, I want to make sure.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would at this point. If someone had run and then he's gone, I would go to the next available person
Okay.
because that's how my life works.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's a 23.
That does hit.
32 on that.
32.
And then 16 for this guy.
No, armor
He
class
would be a
of
19.
18.
Okay,
18,
then that
yeah.
one doesn't hit. But
Yep.
that's that one.
Okay. Nicely done. Yeah, you come running over. Ryan, you see the little cat just barely out of the corner of your eye. Yeah, that short sword just comes up under the plate mail. And yeah, very smooth. You're up.
How is the guy in front of me looking?
Bloodied for him, but it's still a fair number of hit points.
Okay, and is the guy that she just left, how far away from me is he?
20 feet.
20 feet. I'm going to circle around,
Okay.
attack.
Okay.
That's a natural 1. 19 to hit.
Hits.
7 damage.
Okay.
Natural 18
Mhm.
to make it 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Bonus action. Nope, I'm not going to do that for bonus action. Bonus action, another attacks because of speed.
Yep.
Natural 17 plus 11.
Yep.
To make it 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Action surge
Oh,
because
God.
fuck these fuckers.
hmm
Fireball. The guy I just hit has disadvantage.
Okay. So with disadvantage,
Dex save.
yeah, dex save. Oh, they are not terribly dexy. Fails on a 12. And the non-disadvantage dude, I need a number. 13.
Fails.
Okay, Sue fails.
That is 8d6. I'm just going to roll on here.
Go for it.
28 points of fire damage.
28 points of fire damage to both of them. All right, that guy hurts bad. He hurts less bad, but it is going well for you guys. Okay, also on a queen are the bad guys.
Screw them. They don't need a turn.
Yeah, they don't.
Womp womp. Rind.
Yep.
Rind and Tide, right in front of the dude you just
Hi.
wailed on and fireballed.
Oh,
2 and 1.
Yep.
2 on Rind.
I'm squishy.
Natural 20, natural 20.
Oh.
You can.
Oh.
Thanks for taking the heat, man.
It's finally not me.
I believe you. Just
No, I for that, for the 0.001% roll, I'll let people come over and take a look at it.
Hi.
26 to hit.
Can
Uncanny
I
dodge.
use my reaction protection?
Yes, you can.
Impose disadvantage.
Yes, you can. And it's a natural 1.
Yay.
So as I'm
Nicely
getting the
done.
shit kicked out of me, no.
Yeah. The yeah.
Wait, is that on you or is that me?
That one was
you.
on.
He protects you.
Oh.
I can only do it once around. So.
Yep. But well done, because the natural 1
Kitty not
auto
die today.
fails. So this is 2, 4, 7d6 plus 4. Okay. Excuse me. 26 times 2 is 52 plus 4. So 56 for the first hit, for the first critical.
Ow.
Oof.
56?
Yep.
Oof.
That's
10, 15, 25 times 2, 54 for the
I'm
second.
down.
2 massive swings. This great axe hums with force energy. Ryan throws his shield up to protect Tide, and then with himself exposed, just 2 pure into the torso cleaves of tremendous greatsword swipes, and down into the snow falls Rind. That was the first one. The second guy, who is caught in the fireball, looks and sees Tide by herself
Ooh, this.
and is going to rush at her. 3 attacks. Natural 1, 21, 25.
Uncanny.
Okay.
One of them I know.
So that is 10, 25, 28, 32 for the first one. You want to half that one, or you want to half the next one?
Let's half the 32.
Okay, down to 16. And then we have 10, 16,
Hitting so hard.
22.
Force damage.
24 points of damage for the second.
Looking rough.
Okay. Those are the 2 legionnaires. The mage that is right in front of Mac is going to try to back away from you. You can make the attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I'm gonna shocking grasp him right in the face.
Okay.
And that's a 16.
Does hit.
That's going to be 12 lightning damage, and his speed is 0 right now.
Okay. So
And he can't take reactions.
well, that sucks.
Well, no reactions from Shocking Grasp,
Yeah.
and 0 speed from Sentinel.
Sentinel.
And that means no counter spell for you.
That's right.
Just
Um,
catch him by the face and just, no moving.
So in that case, he is going to shocking grasp you back because it's kind of all he can do. That misses. He just
No.
yeah. He
No.
reaches out.
Bad doppelganger.
Yeah.
Bad.
He's
chastising the doppelgangers.
you are. You guys are chastising the doppelgangers. The other mage is going to cast guiding bolts at. Oh, you're right in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they got to fight you.
Okay.
Yeah.
5 fingers in what if
Go
5
ahead,
fingers in
cast-
face?
face.
Five fingers in
Guiding bolt at
face.
disadvantage.
I watched an episode today. Oh, Ariana Grande.
So.
5 fingers in face.
Sure. Vampiric touch.
Oh,
Natural one.
yeah.
That misses.
Finger up nose.
Yeah.
You think you would have worn nothing like this? Hi. Dark.
Oh. All right.
Barely adopted the dog. Calm down, doctor. Now's not the time for fear. That comes later.
Stupid choice.
The rock is chasing Don Dorian. You can see. Yeah. Somebody roll me a d20. It's going to be a dex save for Don Dorian's rock.
Can I add evasion to it for it?
No.
Can I add Indomitable?
I'll roll it.
You get to add +4.
So D20 plus 4.
D20 +4. DC of 16.
14.
14. Okay. Somebody roll me a percentile.
I'll do my best. Oh, get back here.
Let's have Meg do it. She's been rolling the percentile.
47.
Okay. Yes. You watch as the doppelganger rock comes flying up. The two birds crash into each other. Don Dorian begins to tumble off of the rock that he is riding, and you watch as he is falling. Another dimension door just open, and he falls through it onto the back of the other rock. He starts rolling down the massive back of this creature, but you see him just sort of on the tail feathers, like having caught himself and dragging himself back up to the next one. The doppelganger shifts its focus up again. He's on one. He's got 2 more hawks he can jump on. So there's 3 of those left for him. Okay. Anybody? Queen, Jack, 10.
10. All right, where I'm at right now is everyone within 60 feet of me,
Yes.
including Dorian,
No, not Dorian.
who's too high.
Yeah, he's
Everyone
out.
else is.
Everyone else is 60 feet.
Oh wait, fuck, you're down. Never mind. Okay, that'll be the later thing. I'm going to. How far is Ryan from me?
30 feet?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
She's going to bamf into
Okay.
shadow,
Okay.
move right, reappear right where he is,
Mm-hmm.
and then she has one of the healing potions.
Okay. Is it an action for you to teleport?
It's a bonus action.
Cool. There you go. So, what type of healing? Is it a regular healing potion?
At greater, I believe.
Okay. 4d4 plus 4. As you feed the potion to Ryan, who's down on the ground, you are now next to 2 of the legionnaires that are right there with.
And I'm going to use the rest of my movement
Okay.
to stand up
Okay.
To start.
and put myself in front of both of them.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Not 140 D&D Beyond. Thank you very much.
Shut up. Yes, when I did the voting.
Yes.
It's the best. It is the greatest healing version.
Oh, what was that? Let's see. Spare the dying gets you full health. Awesome. Okay.
The potion is too strong for you, adventurers.
But we are going into battle, and we need a strongest person.
It's not fit for a beast, let alone a man.
Okay. You were on a 10. Anybody
Yes.
below a 9?
Me.
What you got?
What else is new?
I know.
Well, you were at a 9 last time.
Yeah, well, I'm usually below a 9. So, how are the mage guys looking?
The one next to Mac is nearly dead.
That's Mac's business.
Yeah, how's the one who's not?
No, you can help.
How's the one who's also not next to Mac?
Considerably healthier.
Okay.
To say it like that, I was trying. Jesus,
You did good.
that's fine. You don't have to backtrack.
So, Tesla is going, since his hood is up,
Here we go.
they're going to use their new fancy robe
Mm-hmm.
and place their hand on one of the stars. And as they pull it out of the way, it's the stars stuck to their palm. And they are going to fire off a 5th level magic missile right at that idiot in the face.
Nice.
He's going to take 5 fingers of fame. So that's 7d4 plus 7.
Yep.
4, 7, 9, 10, 11, 14, 18 plus 7, 25.
That is exactly what you needed.
5 fingers in the face! You gonna take this L, son? Just call me Tony Stark.
Well done, Tony.
He does.
Yes.
Anything else?
Yeah, bonus action. Send Edison's happy behind to attack the other
Yep.
dude. I don't know if he's already still over there, if he's still over there or not.
He can make it.
Yeah. Then I'm going to have him, I'm going to have Edison attack this fool. That is, that may not hit. The mage guy, that is a 18. to hit?
Hits.
Sweet. So it's 1d8 plus 5. So that is 7 points of piercing damage, but I'm going to throw an arcane jolt onto that.
Okay.
Is tied within 30 feet of Edison.
Barely.
Barely, but she is.
Mhm.
So I'm going to heal her for 4d4 hit points.
There you go.
Yeah, because I currently have more hit
That
points than
is
Titus.
7, 10, 13 points of health
Thanks, fam.
that just get...
What was the damage on the other mage?
25 was the other mage was
The one that Edison.
7 points.
7.
Piercing damage.
Thank you. Okay.
5 fingers in the face.
That's it for you guys. New round.
Come on.
I wonder
Look
what
at-
I'm gonna
that's-
get.
Can I get out of single digits? For the love of God.
I know it's not.
Yeah,
not
I'm
what
actually
me and
going-
Meg
I did.
had that one
I'm actually
time.
gonna
We
go
never
on-
will.
No.
to
Up top, Ace. King.
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 Go ahead.
Okay. I mean, you're in front. of
Yeah.
us? She's
You know
gonna,
what?
it's tied. She's gonna have to step around and go for it.
Okay.
Step around my giant body laying on the floor.
Nope. One's a nat 1 and one's a 3, so not even.
Tide, you're feeling the pain right now.
Yeah, man.
It's you're stabbing, but it's stitching those ribs.
Yep.
It hurts bad. I'm so sorry. And disengage around. Okay. Any other aces?
No, King.
King. I apologize.
Have my movement to get up.
Yep.
Bonus action, second wind.
Nice.
So that is 1d10.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, plus 14. 25, 14 plus 9.
14 plus 9 is 23.
23. There we go.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm not happy. So attack.
Let's do it.
How fucking dare you? Natural 20.
Nice.
Take
Not
this
happy.
L, son.
So, because I'm slightly confused, you guys roll 2 die or just roll 1 die and double?
It's your choice, but you have to decide before you do it.
There goes that
For-
one. So I guess I'm rolling 1.
There you go. For orcs and barbarians, specifically because of their brutal ability, I make them roll the extra die. Because otherwise it's very confusing to do. So,
Okay, so that is 12 points of slashing damage.
okay.
Second attack.
Mm-hmm.
16 does not hit. And another 16. I'm off the phone.
Okay. So we have one mage down, one legionnaire that looks very bad, one legionnaire that looks fine, one mage that looks not great. Great. Awesome. Kings. Queen.
Queen. She's going to it's not that one. It's I don't know. Do I know? I don't know. It fucked me in the face, man. I just had it. It's a master? No. It's the one that lets me bless.
Oh, invoke the oath?
No. Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So-
if you're looking to do the bless
Yeah.
for everybody.
So as an action,
Mhm.
I can extend it to everyone within 60 feet.
Yes,
And that's everyone.
that's everyone.
Okay.
So everyone, you are under the effects of the bless spell, as long as you are attempting to keep these people from leaving this valley.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, that's yeah.
I mean, if they go out in a matchbox, does it count?
They ain't leaving at all.
So you still have your bonus action.
Yes. I have an attack.
I will let you flurry of blows with it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will, whichever one is looking worse.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. It's 2. Okay. Plus 11.
Plus 11.
So the lowest one is a 14.
14 misses.
16.
Misses.
Okay, then I'm gonna bless myself.
Yeah. Bless yourself for both of them
Can you do
separately.
that? Okay. Ooh, girl.
Basically, anytime you're rolling a d20, you should
Oh.
be rolling that d4 with it.
Well.
So the 14 becomes a.
14 becomes a 17, I think.
That one still misses.
The other one becomes. The other one becomes a dirty 20.
Hits.
Okay.
Absolutely.
6. 2d6 of fire.
Mhm.
Okay. So oh, it's added. Sorry, 6, 5, 11 plus 6.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. 11 plus 6. 17 points of damage. Nicely done.
Sorry, guys. Okay.
No.
No.
You are playtesting a prestige class. Nobody is.
I haven't played Monk in ages.
So
Okay.
he is still up, but he is near death. That was a what card?
Queen.
Jack. 10, 9, 8.
8. What's your dex?
You know what my dex is.
Wait, is it minus? Is it still
Negative
minus
1.
Yeah, still
Yeah.
Oof.
Victory.
Is it still minus
The rogue
1?
cringes.
Look, I have a 0.
It's just like out of nowhere. She's just like, "Ooh, chill."
It was a belt of frost giant strength, not a belt of I can move properly.
Okay. So here we go. What's his face? Which The other mage, how's he looking?
He's bloodied, but they have a fair number of hit points.
Well, do you know what's going to happen?
What?
I'm going to give him this great sword in the face.
Do it. Let's do it.
So I'm going to move up to him and attack him twice.
Okay.
Add the 4.
Oh, yeah.
Learn
Yeah,
from
the
my
D4s.
mistakes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I'm going to attack him twice with this now Lux Form Optimus.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
that's a 19 on the dice.
Hits.
So first attack, that is 3d6. So the gold of the radiant damage.
Cool.
So that's 7. 7. 13 plus 5 points of radiant damage.
13 plus 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
18.
that's 18 total.
Yep.
Second attack.
Mm-hmm.
D4.
That's a 21 to hit.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Same as last time. Second verse, same. Sweet. 14 points of slashing damage plus another 6 points of radiant damage.
Total of 20.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
You
guys are hitting hard.
Yeah. Well, guess what? I'm still not done.
All right, let's do some more.
I'm going to bring Edison over.
Okay.
Well, Edison's already attacking this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm going to use my bonus action to have Edison wail into this guy. Because my dog is awesome. That's 19 on the dice.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that is a D8. That's only a 1. So it's a 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
But because I can, and
Mhm.
because I'm real sick of this guy,
Yeah.
I'm going to throw another Arcane Jolt onto that.
Okay.
I can do so much stuff. I love it. I love so much dice. So it's a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points of force damage added on to that.
Got it. Aha.
How's he looking now?
He's right at the edge.
There's nothing else I can do. But yeah, so then I'll end my turn with that.
Yeah. I mean, you dealt 54 points of damage to him. So he's
This is FT dub.
nicely done.
8.
8, please.
How much damage would a corpse do?
Depends on the corpse, I assume.
I think you gotta
How big is
elaborate.
said corpse?
So
Does
the,
corpse have items
the
attached
idea I
to
was
it?
thinking, if it's possible, to get the mage corpse to pick it up, run over, and smack the other mage with it. Improvised weapon. I have Tavern Brawler.
So a D6.
D6.
I mean, that's what Tavern Brawler lets you do, right?
Yeah.
So yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit the motherfucker with another
Yeah.
motherfucker.
I just quickly sheathe the sword, grab, and just run over and just smack this guy with his buddy. 3
Okay.
times.
Okay.
All 3 times.
All right.
That's a. That's an 11, 16. Okay, so what did we just. Sorry, I had to recalculate for a second.
You're okay.
So 21
21.
to hit.
Okay. Yeah. Definitely hits.
And that's going to be 9 damage.
Okay.
Second hit. That's going to be a 16.
It does hit.
Okay. That's another 9 damage.
Okay.
Third hit. Oh, that was so close to a nat 20. But that's a 28 to hit.
Yeah.
Another 9 damage. 3 times I rolled 3.
Okay. Well, he's
Confused and dying.
yeah. He's confused and dying. Yeah, absolutely.
Good.
A stiff breeze and you got him. So
Ah,
apologies, but You hit him with his friend, so I mean, really, who's winning here?
I'm trying to see if there's anything I'm missing.
Do you have any
Your
more actions? Sir?
Great weapon master or anything like that.
No, 'cause
Rerolling
it
ones and
rolled- it
twos.
rolled threes.
Rolled threes. Well,
3 times.
Actually,
Actually, would it have been my move action or my bonus action to pick up the body?
let's say bonus. To drop your sword and shield and pick up a body by the feet to wield as a weapon. That's going to be a bonus action. Apologies.
All right.
I know.
That's
I'm the
great.
worst.
I just wanted to make sure.
Thank you. You were on a 10?
8.
8. 7. 6. 7.
Who right now looks the most messed up? And really,
One of those two, or that guy.
What are you guys at?
37. I look bad for
For you.
yeah, for me.
24.
She looks worse.
36.
that's the healer.
Yeah.
Get it.
Okay.
Okay. Mac, you still have the other healing potion. But you're also messing with a mage. You guys have 2 legionnaires over there, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna have to pop in that direction, so I'm gonna misty step to get over there.
Nice.
And let me mark that off. And I'm going to pop Cure Wounds at 3rd level on Tide.
A blessing. Thank you.
And that's going to be 3d8,
Yep. Plus your intelligence modifier.
which thankfully is fairly high. That's pretty.
Wow.
So 16, 20.
Thank you.
Nicely done. Okay. I believe that's it for Cinder.
Yes.
Okay. On a 5 are the bad guys. There's a single mage left with 3 hit points who is getting beaten by 2 Warforged, 1 wielding his friend.
War for Death Squad.
This is what we think of you flesh bags.
Unsure what to do with that. He's going to cast...
Does he roll at disadvantage because of the trauma?
Roll for
Is he a
trauma.
doppelganger?
He is a
Actually,
doppelganger.
it is trauma.
Yeah, he's familiar with trauma. I would like both of you to make dexterity saving throws.
Ooh, why would you do that to
But
us?
you get to add 4 to it.
Because yes, that is
Yeah.
correct. You're under the
Look, I'm
effects of
gonna
loss.
need it.
Ooh.
Come on, there is
Yeah.
a God.
That's a fail.
That is a 14.
Okay, both fail. He's going to cast 5th level Thunder Wave. So that is going to be 5d8.
Maybe you guys should try evasion. Sorry.
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior being around?
Not great. Total of 22 points of damage. 22 points of thunder damage. Would one of you like to roll me a percentile?
I'll do it. This one. 65.
No avalanche yet. We're getting closer. Avalanche. Okay. 2 legionnaires. You're standing up. You're up. You're up.
Hi.
You're there.
I just popped out of nowhere.
You
I'll get
did. This is
Just
a,
popped out of the ground.
yeah.
Like daisy.
It's a target-rich environment. 2 attacks, 2 attacks, 1 attack, 1 attack. Norda. One is a natural 20.
Oh boy.
The other one's a natural 4. So 15 is going to miss. Kez,
Mhm.
Cinder, 2 attacks. 15 and a 22.
The 22 hits.
22 hits. Tide and Ryan. Ryan is a 19.
Nope.
Tide is a 28.
Uncanny.
Okay. I'm going to roll just once for all of you.
For damages?
Yeah. Okay. So let's do this proper. So it is 27 points of damage on the dice. That makes it 31 and 31 half to 16. For you, that is 54 plus 4, 58 points of damage.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm looking rough.
Sorry to hear it. That is it for my guys. Rock v. Rock. The Emperor, as the rocks crash into each other, you watch the Emperor sort of rear the rock to one side. It catches the other one, doppel rock in the claws, and sort of swings it into along the face of the snow cliff, sort of dragging it as they both flap their wings. Some snow begins to fall. It's far enough away. It's not dangerous for you guys, but it's a rough day. Anybody left? New round.
Oh, I got to shuffle.
Come on. Yep.
Oh god.
This was the last card from, and then I reshuffled.
Yep.
So
Okay. Up top, Ace.
Ace.
Go for it.
How about it?
This guy has 3 hit points left.
Yep.
5 fingers in face.
Yeah. I'm just gonna lift up the body and just stomp this guy in the chest.
Okay.
Just kick him.
Sure. I will let you know, because I forgot this. So you both failed Thunderwave.
Mm-hmm.
He pushed you 10 feet back,
Oh,
and he took off running. You can chase him down
How far away is he?
40 feet.
Oh, 40 feet away?
Yeah.
Ray of Frost.
Okay.
It's like, no. Just,
Yeah, that's why he Thunderwaved, was to get
Yeah.
distance. I forgot to say that because I assumed somebody would succeed. That was not smart on
And
my
that's a 30 to hit.
Hits, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many dice is it? 3?
38.
I think you're fine.
Yeah. I'm just making sure though.
Please.
So that's that wasn't 2, so that's 8 frost damage, and his speed is slowed by 10 feet.
All right.
Yeah, just freeze him there. And then bonus action, just gonna kind of call my sword and shield back up.
Okay. Nicely done. Yeah, they pop up into your hands. Ace.
Ace
And
as
for,
well.
and for move action, I'm gonna kind of put myself between Tesla and the Legionnaires for a second. Kind of
Okay.
about halfway between.
Okay.
Got a little bit of a buffer.
So there's one in front of us still. We're
There's
by
2.
2.
Yeah,
Cool.
2 right by both of you guys.
Cool. Let's go ahead and do that. That's 18 on the die with a +9 modifier.
Absolutely hits.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 12, 18, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39,
Mm-hmm.
and then a 15 plus 9.
Doesn't matter. 39 is enough to defeat that first guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my second attack.
Second
so can
attack.
It go to the next one?
Yes, it can.
Okay, so it's a 15 plus 9.
Hits.
Hits, and then that's going to be 3, 4, 5, 7.
Okay. 7. Chipping away. Ace, King,
King.
Ryan.
7 forward, 4 attacks.
Okay.
30, 20
Hits.
for 9 points.
Okay.
16 does not. 17. Nope.
Wait, the 17, you can add a +4 too, right?
You've got
Oh,
to
I
bless
do
on
have bless.
all of that.
On 16 and the
Yeah.
17.
Okay, let me roll 16. That would have made a 17. And 17 now becomes a 19.
So 19 hits.
Max damage for 12 points of damage.
So that is the only damage you've dealt, the 12. There was one more hit, right?
Yeah, there was one more hit, which was 9 points of damage.
21 total.
Yes.
Okay. That Legionnaire is past bloodied at this point. So there's one Legionnaire. That's it.
No
Just the one.
mages. Okay.
Yeah, we're out of
And
mages.
of course, the rock.
And the rock, but the rock is out of your, unless you got something that is 500 feet.
No, that's way out of.
Yeah, ain't nothing I can
I'm
do
checking
about
it just in case.
Double check. You can double check yourself. Okay. King, queen, jack, 10, 9,
9.
9.
Okay. I'm going to strike with 5 wounds.
Okay.
We're gonna roll them, and then we're gonna.
Yeah, roll them first.
Okay. So this is plus 11 and 4.
Yes.
Okay. Natural 20.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that is the first hit.
Natural 1. So 1 hit.
We'll keep going. You roll all 5.
Oh, okay. Nat 18.
That'll hit.
Nat 18.
3.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 23.
So 4 of the 5 hit.
Okay.
So if I'm not mistaken, that's 10d6 plus 20.
Sounds good.
1. I'm gonna need some help, y'all. 2.
Here you go.
How much do you need?
I need 7.
Here you go.
It stacks.
It stacks.
1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you. Okay.
Or keep my name.
Right then, keep the secrets.
Ooh, okay, if one must. 10. 20. Okay, 25.
Mm-hmm.
7. 20. No, 32. Plus, and my modifier is 32. 6 times 4 is
6 times 4 is 24.
24.
Yep.
56 damage.
And roll one more d6 because you crit on the very first attack. So you're doubling that 1d6.
Plus the stuff.
Just
Okay,
the die.
3.
So
59
so
points of damage.
59 points of damage.
Nice.
You guys watch as Norda focuses for a moment. Her feet root into the ground. And yes, just like that. Just like that. I will accept no other interpretation for the rest of this game's existence.
It's just
It's the dragon.
Yeah. What was that called?
The dragon, as far as I know. Yeah. 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 Just a flurry of strikes. You watch as the impacts begin to swell and burst within a variety of blood vessels. 59 is going to be enough to defeat the last Legionnaire.
I love that movie.
Oh,
Thank
good.
you guys so much.
You guys look up into the sky and you see the Legion flying towards the Emperor. The guy that you guys have not really ignored, but the other squadron leader.
Mm-hmm.
He is running down the valley, and you see one of the birds has turned back to like pick him up. The rocks are fast, but within a minute, the first minute is harrowing. You see the rocks circling each other. It looks as though there is the potential for a fight, but it becomes clear, especially as that witness makes his way up into the sky, that the Legion has recognized Don Dorian, and he is leading a few of them back down.
Yeah, I'm just going to kind of start dragging the bodies over, just kind of pile them next to each other, search them, whatever they have on them.
Mm-hmm.
Mac, like trying to get him to drink the other potion.
I'll be fine.
No.
I'll be fine. Pop second wind just in case.
Okay.
Get some hit points back.
If they come back, you You may want to be a little stronger for the fight.
I'll drink the damn potion.
If I am wrong, you can tell me you told me so later. Yes?
So it's 44 plus 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
16.
Hal-
16.
Is Hal okay?
Hal's on the boat. The boat seems fine. As the message is sent, Hal and Animus will rejoin you guys. The Emperor lands. A variety of rocks trail behind him. Others flying high. Some of them land on ledges and just sort of fill this valley. It is named a legion because it is 100 plus of massive gargantuan birds.
Nightmare.
Rarely does the legion travel in its entirety. Usually a squadron is more than enough to turn the tide of any battle, but they have sent the entirety of it.
I like to think I stayed pretty straight and narrow.
Dondorian descends from his bird and looks around at the carnage around you guys. Well, we didn't bring the mountain down on us. That's exciting news. We're getting better at this, I think.
You got your boards.
Many of them, yes. We're planning a bit of inspection to make sure everyone is on the up and up. But I would trust these legionnaires with my life. And I think we must. The Ark Rider remains safe. It is of my opinion that we begin to head to the capital in the next day or so. We'll cross through the southern mountains into the plains to the island city. How did you all fare? Some of you look a bit worse for wear.
There's
We've all
just
taken
blood
our hits.
pouring down Ryan's face, and he's
Just licking her
Literally, Cinder.
fur.
I've been hit by harder.
I'm glad to hear it. The Legionnaires are no slouches. You guys have proved your valor. You continue to do so. I remain quite impressed. Do you all see any reason to return to Sanctum? Any coordinating effort that we require there? Or can we operate through a sending spell?
Sending should work. Are we planning a frontal assault? Are we sneaking in?
I honestly think the less the people know about it, the better, only because the more we spread the word out, the more likely the doppelgangers are to get their hands on it.
Absolutely. I agree.
And it's not going to take much time for them to figure out what's happened here.
Well, I would assume that every time we run into a doppelganger, that the entirety of the hive knows what happened. I think the Legion flies as a distraction. We travel through more subtle means. Divert the armies and the Imperial Guard away from the capital. This will allow us the opportunity to enter. But that is planning we can do at another day. I think for now, we have the opportunity to rest.
And no, I'm just waiting to click long rest.
Did you guys have anything else special you would
We're
like?
just gonna.
I'm looting the bodies, just anything that could be
That
taken
too.
off of them, just
Mhm.
getting it off, and then just dragging the bodies over to one area and then just setting them on fire.
I will say that so the doppelgangers mostly are shifting into their forms to create their weapons and things like that.
Mhm.
However, I'm going to say that they each have special Legionnaire signets for the squadron leaders that that are signet rings that have value to them.
Beyond the 5 of them or the 4 of them?
4 of them. Well, the other guy's wearing his, but he
Okay.
seems pretty attached to it. So
We take it from him.
I'd really rather you not do that. I'm having a bit of a day. I'm a little on edge, and I'm keeping my ring. So you guys can just as a group, if you want to return to Sanctum before the next leg of the journey, you can. Or Digor's is on the way. If you guys want to set out and make camp in his mountains.
It's not a euphemism.
Don't look at me like that.
I mean, making camp at Digor's on the way is a good place to rest.
Yeah.
And we can kind of gather our thoughts, and then we have a very old, very wise dragon we can ask for ideas.
And we can drop off that horrendous talisman.
Also true. We want that out of the
Yeah.
bag.
Okay.
So I clipped it when I was going to the bag the other day. That hurt.
So we will end our adventure with you guys journeying there. And we can...
Does the Emperor know about Digor's?
I think you guys have told him. He's watched you put weird gems on your forehead, and because he's kind of got one of his own, I'm sure that would have come up in conversation. There's that's a pretty fancy gem you've got there. Guys.
It lets the dragon see.
Uh-huh.
It lets those fast dragons see what we're doing.
I would have taken spare time just to kind of compare Digor's eye to the pearl of power that I'm salvaging into the docents.
Also,
Sure.
Also, let's take a quick look at the
Oh.
initiative
Oh.
for Tesla during this entire
79685 for those of you that cannot see it at home.
which is,
And
on,
you still wrecked shit.
Yep.
but it's pretty on brand.
Norda wants to take Halicide.
Yeah.
You took out the mage that I was
Far away
fucking
with
with.
people.
I took out the cleric you were fucking with.
Can't see them.
Okay.
Like behind the boat or somewhere, like there's no one around.
Is
Did
that
you
all
see
your
me?
initiative?
Did you see me? I
That's
hit them so
literally it.
fast and I hit so much and I've never done it before. And I was standing there and I thought, just be calm, Nora, just be calm. And all of a sudden everyone else was starting to radiate and I felt like it was going really good. And then I just started hitting him and I hit him so much. And then he died. But did you see me?
You did very well.
I did so well.
So well.
Oh,
I'm-
this is amazing.
I'm proud of you. Be careful of the oaths you swear.
Okay. Did I do one wrong?
No. You did very well.
I did the one.
I know.
I'm working on the other one.
I
But
know.
you don't know about that. That wasn't for you.
I know.
How do you know about
I
it?
don't. I'm your master. That's how I know. He'll kind of hug you.
So hard.
You did very well.
I am like the moon now.
Yes. Yes, you are.
Walk away.
Yeah, guys. Well done. What do you got, Mac? It looked like you had something to say.
Oh, no.
Okay. We'll continue the march into the capital on Wednesday. Dig you guys up some loot along the way. Yeah, doppelgangers are an odd enemy because they just become whatever they want. And I've like cranked them up to the max. So I don't have like loot to give you for them. So that's why you get to visit Digor and he'll have stuff for you.
Mhm.
That'll be fun.
So,
but that's going to be Wednesday. I'm not
since we're not here on Wednesday, can we leave like a wish list?
Sure.
Yes.
Sure.
Cinder's Christmas list rolls it out.
That's fine. Yeah, listen,
Healing.
I have been actively trying to give out more loot in the past since we started this arc because I know we've had some arcs in the past where
It's dry.
where it's dry and where not everybody is there, and like being able to get some stuff from Gooter just by trading in random crap that you guys have picked up along the by hitting the sell all junk button.
I don't know how this works.
Yeah.
I'm
So
concerned about that potion.
yeah. So if there are things that you guys are really looking for, Digor is another guy that may have stuff for you.
We might have a gun.
Maybe
You might
You
have a certain
have a
hammer.
gun.
I'm looking for a
Whoa.
magical gun.
that'll take a
I know,
percentile
I know.
roll, but sure. But that's what I got, guys. So thank you guys for a good night. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for everybody that stuck around.
Yeah.
Very excited for everything. So if you don't know, we're coming towards the end of our Disasters in Danger. We've probably got 2-3 months left. And then we're going to launch another couple of games. We've got some info on that on our Discord coming out this week. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I will try not to forget and try to make that stuff happen. But thanks for hanging out. We will see you next time. But until then, be cool.